Hello and welcome to this continuation of our Tiny Bookshop stream. We done the demo yesterday alongside other demos, and we seem to be having pretty good time with recommending books, organizing books, having old ladies spy on us and tell us what to do. So I've decided we're gonna play some more of it. I got the full game and it looks like the progress from the demo just saves because I do have just resume button here, so we should be able to start going from where we were, and like our bookshop is what we painted and decorated last time, so that's nice of them that we don't have to replay all of the tutorial. So yeah, I hope you're all excited to recommend some more books to people and see what else can we stock on our shelves and what other characters will we meet and all that. Hello Tim, welcome to the stream. But yes, looks like everything is working. You can see me, you can hear me, you can see the game. Yeah, we can get going in a minute. Yeah, I've enjoyed playing Tunic and I enjoy playing Animal Well, but yes, with stream right now, I am going for a bit more chill vibes and cozier things, just because it's been a lot, so... But there's still some thinking to do with recommending books, so not completely free of thinking. Let's call it that. But yes, we can resume. So yes, let's look at our journal. I think what we've done last time is, yeah, we've gone to the cafe just as Tilda told us to do, because, you know, she's in charge here. She's the bookseller and she tells us what to do. So we haven't been to the beach yet, where apparently they're having parties that they're not invited us to. And somewhere in here, there's also our quests. We have a calendar. Oh yeah, we have to go somewhere, pick up Tilda's stuff, right? Because she was like, oh, get my boxes to the flea market, that as well. That was as well a quest she had for us. So the flea market is on Saturday, so I assume we have to do that before that happens. Yeah, so we've met her at the cafe. And now we have to figure out, yeah, we have stuff to do at the waterfront, selling books to sailors. And we have to visit the beach 3 times. Okay, what's in the paper today? It's sunny and it's sunny. What does we have the danger bonus from having the cactus, and we actually have new things. But it just says it's danger. What does having danger do? Maybe, you know, later there are things that interact with danger. And also I didn't make myself small because I forgot. There we go. You don't need my face that big, you need to see the game. Oh yeah, we've got a buoy for plus 1% to travel sail. Okay, well, we can hang it up here for now. It's not like we have more decoration slots than we have items, so we don't have to worry about choosing really right now. And anything we want to buy as well. There is grandma's books, childhood favorites, but we have plenty kids books. There's cheap used books for nothing, so I think, you know, free books are good. Get some free stuff for our collection. You know, a varied spread. And I don't think we want a bell for 120, we can't afford that. There's a birdhouse. Is there an actual bird in it? It says there's an animal, so we could have an actual bird that we get. But yeah, I think 35 is a high price for us right now. Okay, so yeah, the paper is also telling us about the Saturday flea market. So I assume it's where we like buy more things for our shop and stuff like that. And yeah, we can bring obviously our books to sell them as well to the market. So that's something for a couple days from now because it's still Thursday. So I think today we're gonna visit the beach. It costs us 15, but that's the new location we haven't been to yet. We have to refill our books, and we know nothing about the beach, so there isn't any particular genre we know we want to lean into. Plenty crime. I mean, for all we know is that Tilda likes crime. I don't know, what do we think are book genres that would sell well on the beach? What do people like reading on the beach? Because, yeah, not sure. I mean, I tend to, regardless of genre per se, I just like reading mystery stuff. So, you know, you can have crime mystery, you can have sci-fi mystery, lots of other, you know, that it's not a main genre, it's like a sub-genre, but then, I don't know, maybe fact books are not the best beach reading things. I don't know, we have the most fantasy right now, but it's also the books we have the most of in our stock. So I guess that's good. Our shelves are full. And we'll see what happens on the beach. We'll see what the people want. We'll see what they will buy. It's summer the 4th. So we just love video game months. They're all called summer, spring, autumn. Okay, here's our first customer. She's coming to the beach in giant welly boots. Is she like here to do fishing? Please? Excuse me, could I get a book, please? Okay, she wants a book. Hi, can I get a book? Give me a fact book. I am more of a casual reader and I like niche books for the most part. Okay, she wants a fact book. Well, we have some facts. We have some facts about game design. And we have some facts about a designer of brutalist buildings. So, I mean, the fact that she said please, it sort of feels like she's a child. So I'm not sure how much children like brutalist buildings. Yeah, difficulty 4. But I think when we were playing the tutorial, it sort of was indicating that the reason of the difficulty, it depends on what books you have, right? So it's maybe the difficulty is higher because we don't have a lot of fact books. So it's like, well, you're gonna have to find something in your 5 fact books that you may like. We have Heinemann Mathematics. Classic textbooks for everyone's favorite subject in school, packed with all the greatest hits like arithmetic, trigonometry, and stochastics. Yes, again, amazing book for beach reading. And Gemology, a study in Ruby, unearth the secrets of the dazzling gemstones and the sparkling study of gemology. A challenging academic text for an expert of the field. Okay. Yeah. I don't know, maybe she would like some... Do we have like kids' book that are based on facts? No Kikis, Where the Wild Things Are. I also don't assume it's a fact book. Matilda, also not based on real events, I don't think so. Magic City, no. The Snowy Day. No, none of them are fact books. Okay, so out of our fact books, what do we think? Do we think she would be into game design? Maybe she will like that. Is it niche? Is game design niche? I guess we can try. We can try. Would you like to be a game designer? Okay. She liked it. She wants to read about designing games. Another piece of knowledge acquired. Oh, looks like you've managed to surprise them with an unexpected pick. They will try this one and keep shopping. Okay, so it wasn't quite what they were looking for, but it worked. So good start. Games, game design, game studies. Sounds interesting. I'll check it out. Thanks for letting me read here, by the way. My name is Harper. I'm gonna be back soon. Okay, bye. Just can't figure out if they're a child or not. I mean, they don't look like a child, maybe a tween. But they're gonna become a game designer now. Please don't blame me for your life choices, child. Go make some games. Okay. Anything here? We can play with the ball. Oh, I found a skull! Pretty sure it's made of plastic. Only pretty sure. While equipped, crime sale chance and kids sales. Okay, so can improve our crime, but decrease our kids sales. Kids are scared of skulls. It's spooky and distracting. Okay, we've got more people shopping. Yes, please buy my books, cause I am poor. We can like press on things and make them think. Okay. Okay, which one's your favorite? Okay, they want to help as well. Sorry, I'm a bit of a hurry. I want to play that isn't stuffy, with some humor in it. The comedy of errors is my all-time favorite. Okay, so I mean this is a 5-star difficulty. Hi Jinjin, you made it this time. you didn't miss it. We've barely started, so you're just in time. Yeah, so they want a funny play, basically, a comedy play. Would that be in classics? Not Great Expectations, no Animal Farm. The Haunting of Hill House? No, I don't think that's a play. Adventure of Sherlock Holmes, also not a play. Emma, also not a play. Okay, we don't have any plays in our classic literature. This is where we have drama. Any plays here better than the movies? I don't think that's a play. Confess. Some adult romance, also not a play. Beowulf. Also not a play, right? It's like a poetic tale. We do have the comedy of errors, but it's the book that is their favorite. So I don't think they're gonna take kindly to us being like, oh yeah, would you like the book that you already like? Is there any like crime plays? The Woman in White, I don't think that's a play. Gone Girl, also not a play. No, this is Stephen King, not a play. It, not a play. Hello again. I'm gonna try to pronounce everyone's nicknames. Red Zod. Yes, we're continuing the game because the full game lets us to continue where we finished in the demo, so we don't have to start from the start. I'm trying to see if we have some play here. But I don't think we do. I don't think we do. Well then. We have travel books. I'm not sure any plays in travel books. Yeah, so I think, I mean, other than being completely cheeky and giving them the comedy of errors because they said they like comedy of errors, I think we may have to use this option here that's saying, yeah, sorry, I can't help you. Please come back tomorrow and we'll get you a different book, because I don't see anything that that would work, right? Because they would want to play and we just literally don't have anything other than the comedy of errors. So sorry, lady. I got nothing for you. Are you sure? It was a long shot. My bad. Well, I mean, don't be so picky next time. Well, I guess we can't make everyone happy. It's just a life lesson, you know. Someone is always going to be upset at you. Oh, there's my ball. Okay, we've helped someone get their ball back. So, you know, I helped one person, couldn't help the other person. It's just life, really. Book, please. Okay. 4 difficulty. They're really testing us today. I can't live without sci-fi. I normally prefer short and sweet books, and even at my age, I still enjoy a good kids' book. It's for my little sister. Okay, so you like sci-fi, and you like short books, and you like kids' books, but you would like a book for your little sister you told me nothing about. Well then, I hope your sister likes the same things you like. We have this Martian Chronicles, sci-fi short stories, Cycle Chronicles, The Exploration and Settlements of Mars by the US in far distant future of 2030. Explores militarism, genocide, oppression, and censorship from this post-production. I'm not sure. Does your little sister like genocide? You know, how old is she? Maybe not violence. Lesbian vampire story you didn't know you needed. Well, it's not sci-fi, so maybe not. There is the Air Score, the Hollow Air sci-fi novel for anyone who read 1864 during the center of the Earth and thought not enough dinosaurs. That's sci-fi, and it's short, only 160 pages. So I think this is good. Assuming your sister has exactly the same book preferences as you do, confusing person, I suggest this one. Yippee! Consider my mind blown. There you go. Just please take your blown mind out of the way, you know. Don't make a mess in my tiny caravan. It's like that weird things where people buy you gifts, which are the things that they really wanted, and you're like, okay. Thanks, that's nice, but I don't really like that. Just tapping on umbrellas. Okay, it's the end of day. We've made 18 coins. And it cost us like 15 to pay to park here, or something like that. Well, Grandma's old books are 0 now, so it seems it's worth waiting for the things they're selling to become cheaper or free. Okay, we actually got a bunch of classics and not that many kids' books from it. Yes, Grandma loves crime. Grandma always loves crime. The mysteries are also on sale, but I'm kind of thinking we're getting towards this flea market, and it sounds like a thing where we're gonna be buying things for like our shop and things, so I may wanna like save my money. Okay, well, we have Iconic Cafe celebrates 100 years, City Awards owner with touching tribute, family-owned coffee shop has fun customers and staff in small anniversary celebration this week. Okay, yeah, it's just about the cafe, and it's still gonna be sunny. Okay. Yeah, the beach cost 15 to go there. Well, so we kind of have quests everywhere, like go 3 times to the beach, sell things to fishermen, and you know, there's cafe. So I may actually just go to Waterfront Square just because it's the cheapest. And then we're again saving our money for going to the flea market. It says we have a new thing. Where's this new thing? Ah, we have the skull. Yeah, I remember there was something about Tilda's staff. Let's use the skull for better drama or better crime, less kids. I know it said we have to pick up her stuff, but I don't see where the thing is to go pick up the stuff. Oh yeah, oh, pick them up from the cafe, so actually we may have to go there then. Okay, yeah, okay, she needs us to pick it up from the cafe and it has to be before Saturday, so actually we may have to go to the cafe because it's Friday today. So yeah, thanks for reminding me again. Okay, we're going to the cafe there. We cannot upset Tild because she's gonna, you know, destroy our life if we do that. What sells at the cafe? Crime, travel, and classics. Okay, let's refill our crime. Travel, maybe get some more. And classics. Okay, I guess we can bring more classics and then move the drama up here with the fantasy. Hopefully, yes. If that's where the old ladies gather, they all want their classics and crime. Okay, let's go to the cafe, and I guess we have to look around the map to find the boxes she wants us to pick up. Press the seagull. Okay, we're open. Where's your staff? Okay, yes, this is her staff. Yes, we did it. We may have even been able to do it last time then, I just didn't realize that. Like, I thought we just had to go somewhere and get it and not actually, like, pick it up. Oh, this stuff is bulky. You won't be able to carry much else. So it costs us 10 more coins a day to carry her stuff as well. Yeah, I want to add a cat, and I saw in the art for the game, they have a dog and a cat next to the caravan, so I'm hoping there's a cat. So you know, we need cats. Give me something very niche. Also, I'm not put off by dry books, but I usually find pop science a bit dull. I'm on a deadline. Okay. Where is that book about brutalist architecture? Yes. Collection of his project illustrates the Lord Frobisher belief in better living conditions for the increasingly crowded cities of the 20th century. So, you know, it sounds niche to me. Or we have the historical niche. In-depth exploration of the Danelaw by a scholar of history promises sophisticated insights for anyone with an interest in 886 to 1060 of AD in Northern England. Okay, I know I said give him the brutalist architecture, but this sounds even more niche. So, like, if you have a history book with, like, a very specific date range, like, how more niche could you get? And he likes dry books as well, so honestly, sounds good. And yes, historical niche. Like, this is clearly someone's, like, PhD paper, right? They got their PhD in that specific year period of Northern England history, and they put in a book. Okay, dude, listen, I have a book just for you. Yeah, you're right, historical niche. Ah, so cool, then, niche. Yeah, thanks for coming and taking this book off my hands, because, oh my god, who else would have bought it? Okay. Anything else you people want to buy? Get books. Okay, we're making some coin. I need some help. I am here to help. Hello, dear. How have you been? I feel like reading a literary fiction novel. I need something outdated. Okay, well, we're gonna go straight to the classics, right? It's gonna be old. The Soul of a Man, Under Socialism, by Oscar Wilde, where he sharply outlines the economic realities of his time and prescribes humanistic socialism. Okay, but this is not a fiction novel. Henry VI, no. Wuthering Heights, yeah, that is a novel. He doesn't really say like what kind of content he wants. He just wants literally fiction novel and an old one, so obviously. Journey to the West or The Monkey King, a mischievous shapeshifter embarks on a legendary adventure based on a folktale, a legendary legend in the timeless Chinese classic. Yeah, isn't that like the legends that like Dragon Ball is based off on something like that? I think I've heard that. Like, you know, for people who are old enough to remember watching Dragon Ball. But yeah, I'm not sure that quite, goes with his novel thing. Animal Farm, The Haunting of Hill House. That's a horror book. Sherlock Holmes. So yes, I think it's either Emma or Wuthering Heights. Yeah, I don't think Black Myth Wukong is really my type of game, but obviously I've heard of it. Okay, Sarah, would you like Emma? You know, it's a novel and it's old. He was more interested in your antiquated work. Okay, I think I didn't have anything older, or maybe he would have liked the Chinese myths. Ah, you must be that person Tild has told me about. Your selection of classic books is quite impressive. You sure the last guy didn't like it? Good to see you have come well prepared. I am Marion Deboer. Welcome to my cafe, the Liberte. You should know it has been family owned for about 200 years now. Throughout the years, the Liberte has hosted our history's greatest minds. From writers to revolutionaries, they all met right here. But surely you have done your own research into this town already, did I? Either way, I have to get back to my customers. Goodbye. You're not even gonna buy any books? Oh no, she's buying. Good afternoon. Tilda's here as well. Check up on us. Oh dear, you know you don't have to bring those boxes with you everywhere, don't you? It's perfectly fine to leave them in storage until Saturday. I only need them at the flea market. Well, I just got them. What do you want me to do? But thank you for being so considerate. I appreciate the gesture. Yeah, I haven't actually read or watched Emma. I did see Clueless, and obviously there's quite a lot of like more modern movies that are based on older works where they modernize them to make them, you know, better for the modern audience. What does she want? I usually enjoy a classic piece of literature and don't shy away from handing me a sophisticated work, but I usually find pop science a bit dull. But I have to get back to the cafe soon, okay? Well, we have some classics still. Do you like Emma? Not The Haunting of Hill House. Animal Farm. I mean, she does seem to me like a kind of person who would like Wuthering Heights and Emma. But if she wants a sophisticated kind of work, then maybe The Soul of a Man Under Socialism would also suit her. Okay, I mean, if she says don't shy away from handing me a sophisticated work, then do we think the Oscar Wilde essay about economic realities would suit her? Because that's definitely a more sophisticated work than Emma. Okay. Let's try it. Let's see if this is sophisticated enough for her. Go. Whoa, I've been meaning to read The Soul of a Man Under Socialism. Okay, well, there you go. I made your wishes come true, lady. Tell your friends about my shop. Oh, I can inspect this. Okay. Why am I inspecting this? Doesn't seem to do anything. Cool. Cool fountain. People don't seem to like travel books here. All of them like travel? Nah. Don't want that. Okay. The day is over. We earned 38 coins. We only slightly failed at recommending books. Okay, so it's the flea market today. Yes. The place to be for just selling used items to happy shoppers. So yes. Yeah. Get ready to haggle at the Books and Very Cozy Flea Market. Yes, that's okay. It's a separate location as well. Okay, so no free books, so let's not buy anything here because we want to see what's at the flea market. So let's just go there and check it out. So it costs 23 just for entry. So you know, who knows what we'll be able to buy. You think they like classic books? The travel and kid stuff, it really isn't selling all that well. Like, no one seems to be that interested. But yeah. More crime, more facts. I don't know. Well, it's a new location, so we don't really know what will sell there. So yeah, let's go and let's see if there's anything we can buy. We brought her stuff, right? Stamp collected, yes. We visited the flea market and we brought her stuff. So we're saved from the wrath of old lady. Okay, so can we buy things from people? Yes. Hey, you seem to like the bookish type. I can't seem to get rid of this thing. Do you want it? A typewriter. Okay, so we get a free thing right away. Should get back into writing, right? Right. Well, I could ask you to write. Okay, we can write our own book. Plus 2% to classic sales, but it also costs 1 coin for us to have it out. Okay. It's in good condition and all. I don't know. Just seems cursed. Great, a cursed typewriter. Are we about to Alan Wake ourselves into some situation? What else do you want? There's a final player. A sun bucket. Wow, those things are expensive. Okay, well, yes, they just all give us stats for our shop, but like 50 coins for 1 sand bucket? That's a lot. Bonjour. Okay. Oh, there's more paints. But I don't think this is a good time to be spending money on paint, considering my you know, my finances right now. Okay. Oh, someone wants help. We're here to both run the shop and go shopping. Hi, you're the highlight of my route. Give me something that's entertaining and not too demanding. I'm a fan of a world-renowned detective, and I'm a crime fan. Yep, love crimes. Okay, so crimes. Violets are blue. In this thrilling and bloody case, Detective Alex Cross investigates a macabre murder and with undeniable signs of vampires while being haunted by someone from his past. Okay, so that has detectives and crimes. I'm not sure how entertaining it is. Yeah, no, Stephen King again. You know, it has horror, but not really detectives. The Strange Case of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, so horror thriller, but not quite detective. Gone Girl. Yes, she disappears and he's like, what happened to her? And codename Villanelle, an assassin going by the codename Villanelle, has recently appeared on the map, killing some of the most influential men in international politics. Can former MI6 agent Eve find the kind of couch that eccentric psychopath? Oh, this is the book that Killing Eve is based on, like the TV show. If anyone's seen it. Well, so I got this one with a detective. I don't know how entertaining it is. It just says it's mature reading. Or, I don't know, we had Sherlock Holmes somewhere. If we still have it. It might be gone. Yeah, it's gone. Well, have this. There's a detective, so maybe you'll like it. I mean, don't we all love crime and what? No. Just book crime. Yes, all the TV shows you didn't know and all the movies you didn't know, they're just based on books. So really, if you read a lot, you get to know them all before they get, turned into shows and movies. Oh, I didn't think much of the cover, but cleaning up after incompetent cops sounds about right. Okay, yeah, she liked this. So we've managed it. Oh, hello, plant seller. I don't know, is Breaking Bad a book? Oh my gosh, you're the bookshop owner. I love your wagon so much, it's so cute. Hi, Anne.
Wow.
I'm Anne, it's so nice to meet you. Welcome to the Flea Market. Wow, looks like you're swarmed with customers. I hope you still had some time to look around though. Would you like some plants for your shop? I feel like they fit in so well with your vibe. I mean, I do like plants. But those are so expensive plants. Monsteras for 60. Window flower boxes. Okay. Well, the window flower boxes, they help us sell crime. So that's a nice one. Monstera sells travel. And the ivy sells multiple things, but we don't have 120 coins. Yeah, I mean, everything is very expensive. Lovely, thanks for stopping by. Yeah, she's cute and all, but she's back. Harper's back. Did you know I'm really good finder? I always find the best stuff around here. Last time I found some really rare trading cards. And the time before that, my Baba and I bought some really good paint. That was so fun. I think this time I'll look for some sunglasses. How many treasures have you found yet? Think you can beat my record? Can you scrounge up more current treasures than Harper? Like, is there things we can pick up? Good luck trying. Is there like bits and bobs we can find on the ground? Or something? Yes, it's super cute. This game, really nice art, really cozy vibes. I'm trying to see if there's like things we can click to get something. Or does she just means buying things at the stalls? Ah, I see you're a person of taste. I could get into a romance novel and I quite enjoy books that have happy endings. Sense and Sensibility is one of my all-time favorites. Well, let me just... Oh, I've sold Emma and I've sold the Wuthering Heights already. Well, I have Shakespeare. It's a happy ending. Can be getting a woman getting a man she wanted. It's generally quite unpleasant. Shakespearean drama and confusion as it should be. Twisted love. In romance, there's something for everyone. This book is for the crowd who hear possessive asshole and her brother's best friend and swoon. Okay. Mother Night. Okay, this is about spies. So I don't think that's particularly about romance. Blind assassin stories within stories intertwined with this gripping tale as Iris Chase looks back on decades of her life. She recalls her childhood, her sister, failed marriage. Okay. So it's either twisted love or all's well that ends well, because we no longer have the other books that I had in mind for this. And I mean, it says Sense and Sensibility is her favorite, and that's categorized as drama, even though I would put it in classics, but I guess classic can be any other genre as well. Yeah, she says a romance, although she says a romance novel, and Shakespeare would be a play, so this would be more of a novel. I don't know. Not sure if it has a happy ending because I haven't read this. Not sure if any of you have read Twisted Love and have anything to say about whether it has a something that at least could be interpreted as happy ending. But you know, there's at least some romance involved, and it's a novel. And it's mature reading, so who knows what goes on in there. Because yeah, I'm not sure there's anything else. I don't think The Witcher counts as a romance. And this is just kid stuff. Okay, well, I think Twisted Love is the only thing that vaguely fits her romance novel requirements. This one? Okay, I would consider more. Did you already read the whole book while you're standing here? Like, how do you know what the ending is? How am I supposed to know? That's fine. That's fine. Ah, good to see you found our little flea market. Oh my, thank you kindly for your help, dear. I can finally get rid of this clutter now. Okay, yes, we've delivered for her. She's fine. I'll set up my little stand over by the old can and then come by if you want to have a look at what was in those boxes. It could ever be useful to you. Yeah, okay, we can also buy from her. If we can find her stand. If someone wants help. You there, I'm helplessly in love with romance novels and enjoy a good classic from time to time. Please assist me with my search. Well, I don't know. I'm not sure what I have that could help. I mean, there is Love and Wealth and Great Gatsby, but it's not quite... I don't know. Is it... Can we classify this as a romance novel? We still have the Shakespeare book, and she didn't take the Twisted Love. As well, because she didn't like the ending to this, so we still have it as an option. And she doesn't care about the ending. She didn't say like what kind of ending she wants. She just wants a romance novel, and sometimes she likes a classic. So it's between The Great Gatsby and Twisted Love, I guess, maybe. Or maybe more Twisted Love than The Great Gatsby. Do we have any opinions? Yeah, we have the Shakespeare, but it's not a novel, right? It's a play. So that's the one thing that I'm like, she's not specifically asking for a play, she's asking for a novel. Because like everything Shakespeare wrote is a play, as far as I'm aware. So that would be like the one thing. But I don't know if I mean, it may squeak by. I just wouldn't categorize that as a novel as such. We have Don Quixote. So it does have the classic, but again, I don't think it's gonna pass the romance novel thing. I wouldn't quite say there was that much romance in it. Okay, I may... Just because The Great Gatsby is a tale of love and it's in the classics, I think I may just risk it with The Great Gatsby and see what she says. Okay, she likes it. She liked The Great Gatsby. Yeah, The Great Gatsby sounds lovely. I hope they get together. Thanks for coming. Next, someone else will have to pick up Twisted Love. Oh, what? Look at this dope little shop. Okay, we have a new character called Clouse. Hi, mate. I've read about you in the paper. Such a cool place you've got here. My name's Clouse. I work at the Mega Marché at the moment. Have you been there yet? I don't think so. It has an awfully big car park. I'm sure no one would mind if you made a stop there from time to time. Okay, a new location. How are you? Having a good summer? Yeah, it's chill. Cool, yeah, mine too. Have you had some time to check out the local music scene? I mean, it's not huge, but we've got some cool bands here and there. Are you in a band, Klaus? That's what you're trying to tell me? Come see my band? Like, I'm in a metal band, don't know if you're into that sort of thing, but we call Silence Slippery. See, he's in a band, I knew it. Alright, I'll check out your books now, but I'll see you later, yeah? Adios! He's in a band. Okay, Tilt, are you ready with your shop? Now, I assume what I had in the old shop might be of particular use to you, since you're also in the book business. Why don't you have a look? Okay, expensive. Oh, actually, we're over 100 now. We've made some money. So we've got stepladder. Okay, so it's for helping kids reach the kids' books. Storage box, few extra books. Oh. So this will let us bring more books every day. I mean, right now we don't sell out, but it means we have more choices. Or we have an armchair, which improves the inspiration buff, but it costs 4 a day. Okay, so I'm thinking maybe, yeah, because it says the shelf, splurge out on the storage box so we can bring more books and we have more choices. It's gonna be most of our money, but, you know, have to buy something at the flea market, and this seems like the most useful item we can get for the day. And it's paintable. Okay. You're welcome. Someone's buying a big stack. Good, because we need the money. Okay, that was it. Thank you, whoever this was buying all those books. So yes, because I bought the shelves, I ended up with minus 18 for the day. But hopefully it will be, it will help us. Okay, so that counted towards the treasure quest, so they just meant buy things at the flea market is the quest, not find things. Okay, books. We're a bit low on classics and facts. So we could get the mixed books bundle, it's already reduced. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it gives us some classics and some other things, so that's nice. This is crimes and like yeah, we don't need more fantasy. We have plenty right now. But yeah, probably don't spend more because we still need money for parking our shop. Congrats on 1 year, Fern. Okay, so Fern has worked for the newspaper for 1 year now. So congrats to them, I guess. Writing articles is hard. I don't know how you manage to do it every day. I mean, that's what they work in the newspaper, right? Because they can write articles. Okay, so now, yeah, we have visit the supermarket quest and also go back to the other locations. Supermarket's quite cheap, only 7 for parking, so I guess let's go. Let's let Clouse tell us all about his band. Because if you didn't know, he's in a band. It's a metal band. Okay, so what kind of books do you want to read at the supermarket? Let's add our shelf. Because, you know, that's important. And our typewriter, I heard is haunted or something. Should we put it up front? Should we put it inside? I have an item you can activate. Okay. Check it out in your item bar and give it a try once you have a shop. Okay. So we can use this typewriter for something. We can paint. So we can make this box the same color as our shelves. You know, we have to be matchy. And yeah. Like, we can fill this in with books as well. So actually, because it's cute little trunk, we can, like, make it the kids section. And, let's see. We don't have a lot of classics anymore. Just about to fill the shelf. Got some drama. Again, if you go to the supermarket, what would you buy? What kind of mood are we in supermarket? Because honestly, my mood in the supermarket is probably crime. It's like too many people doing too many things. Okay, we moved kids to here so we can have more stuff. I am missing fantasy. Probably don't need that much travel. And that much drama? I don't know. Diet, right, at 7. Yep, 7 types. Like fantasy, we have the most, also have to start selling that a bit more. Cool. Well, let's see what the shop people like to read. There's a sheep. Why is there a sheep at the supermarket? Whoa, we have an item which you can activate, yes. Give it a try. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure we can buy more things at the flea market. Tap. Blank page, huh? Is the typewriter talking to us? It looks nice and pristine like that. Is it mocking us? I probably shouldn't write on it just yet. Yeah, it's better left empty rather than writing just anything. I'll come back with some ideas tomorrow. Okay. Well, I don't think we did a good job writing. But, yeah. Okay, yeah, so once a day we can try to write on the typewriter and try to write our own book. Hi sheep, what are you doing? Birds. Do you think there is a secret code we can play on the birds? And then we get teleported to a secret location? With secret things? What would you like? Oh, now we have more than one shelf. You can cycle through them to reach all your books. Yes, so we can go from shelf to shelf. I mean, we're talking to the bookseller right now. I can't deal with a dull book right now, and don't give me an outdated book, however. One kid's book, please. Okay, well, I have a whole shelf. So they want a fresh book that's fun. The Magic World, that's 1920. I think that's a bit old. 1985. 1906. 1976. 1979. 1952. Oh my god, did we not bring anything fresh? Oh, 2003. Can we pretend that 2003 is recent? Right? Only like a couple years ago. What is this? George the Overlander. George discovers hidden world beneath the New York City in this charming yet dangerous fantasy adventure for young readers. Will he live up to the prophecy foretelling his deeds? Yeah, it wasn't that long ago, right? Yeah, one kid's book that's not outdated and not dull. I mean, Adventures sounds not dull to me. And 2003 is the newest book I have, so here you go, lady. Okay. Oh yes, George the Overlander is my favorite, okay. Well, cool. I'm glad I could help you pick your favorite book. Just playing on the birds. Anything else? Oops. Knocked over the trash can. Hey mate, nice to see you again. You mind if I hang around a bit? I need to do some writing. Are you gonna use my typewriter? You know how I told you about my band? Yeah, well, I wanted to work on a concept album while our bassist is away. But it hasn't been going super well. I even took time off work to focus better, but I'm just absolutely out of ideas here. Like, it's been weeks and I got nothing. I'm starting to get a bit stressed, to be honest with you. Don't want to disappoint everyone. Got any ideas for me, mate? You know what? I am probably the worst person to ask about making music, so I'm not sure. Song about heartbreak, song about getting drunk. Well, he is in a metal band. I'm not sure how much metal bands do songs about heartbreak. I mean, I'm sure some of them do. It's quite a popular topic. But I don't know. What kind of man are you, Clouse? Are you a heartbreak man or getting drunk man? Getting drunk? Oh, my drinking isn't really my thing, so I wouldn't know about that. Well, how am I supposed to know that? I want more of a prog rock thing going on. Like, the whole album needs to tell a story. Want to help Clouse come up with a song? Try recommending books he likes and talking to him often. Okay. Well, I have another thing about it. All right. Peace out. Okay, he's like a you know, clean guy. Birdhouse in the tree. Yes. Okay, we got a birdhouse. Thank you, Red Zod, for pointing it out. Okay, that's an animal. And it's travel sales. We can equip it later. Okay, I tend to lean a little more towards nonfiction. I wouldn't mind something niche, and I'm interested in fact books. What do you think for me? I have some fact books. Hawaii's Story by Hawaii's Queen. Queen... Oh my god. I apologize to everyone in Hawaii right now. Queen Lili Ukolani was the last reigning monarch of Hawaii before the kingdom was overthrown and annexed as the territory of the United States of America. A unique and informative autobiography. Well, sounds niche. Sounds niche to me, and nonfiction. So that sounds good. Abridgment of Murray's English grammar. Maybe a bit too facts. Grammar. Traditional building techniques, mathematics, Frank Lloyd Wright. This is, again, architecture. Okay, I think this Hawaii Queen story actually might fit his vibe. Like, if he's that kind of, you know, niche nonfiction facts. So that he might like this. He may like this. Yeah, unconventional, but Hawaii story by Hawaii Queen sounds very interesting. Yes, there you go. Hopefully that inspires you for your album and, you know, to buy more books. Okay, he also took the Frank Lloyd Wright book as well. He buys travel. I think travel has not been selling very well for us, so he can get some of that going. He's gonna get all my fact books. Where are the bestsellers? Okay. Okay, we're talking the bookseller now. I occasionally enjoy escaping with a good YA novel. I enjoy the odd romance plot from time to time, and the longer the book, the better. Okay. Well, I have like kids and YA might be in the same section. We got the Animorphs. Who's old enough to remember Animorphs, but he wants romance. Pippi Longstocking, no. Never-ending Story, also not that kind of thing. Dragon Ball Volume 1. Okay, so we have Dragon Ball now as well. The Magic World. Poetic short stories. Okay, well, not quite YA in here. Maybe in the fantasy section. Air Score. No, this is Dinosaurs. The Willows. This wonderfully twisted gothic horror classic follows two friends on a fateful canoe trip, scary campsite encounters, and weird nature. This otherworldly thriller will make you relieved to be in comfort of your home. Okay, not really romance plot. The Hunger Games. Definitely romance in that, for sure. And it's YA as well. And well, 399, it's longish. So that's a possibility. The Hunger Games. Avatar: The Last Airbender, Volume 4 to 6. I don't assume he wants to start it from 4 to 6. The Witcher, not really YA, it's very mature, I would say. Get ready for sexy, epic, and twisting book 2 of the Akotra series. Okay, this book 2 as well of a series. Like, don't you just hate it when you go to a bookshop and they only have like the rest of the series and not the start of it? It's like, how am I supposed to get into this? Okay, well, I think the Hunger Games is where we're going with it, because it's both YA and it has romance. Yep. Now that's surprising treat. YA is popular for a reason. Okay, we have successfully recommended some books. We got an achievement. They are putting on a live Hunger Games play in London. This year it's starting, so that's an interesting thing that's happening within my reach, which I might check out. I'm not like the biggest Hunger Games fan, but it's interesting enough. So yeah, you've got books and you've got movies, and then you got live plays you can watch. Any books we want to buy. If anything was getting low on facts and classic. Well, there's books here, all with at least 700 pages, so for people who really want to read. Because yes, last time someone, in the demo, someone asked for a 700 page long book. The Alien, but it's like both of those are fantasy, and like fantasy we have the most of, so we don't really want that. So yeah, I don't think I'm gonna buy any of these. But yes, we can use our birdhouse. We've got room for the birdhouse as well. Okay, put it away from the entrance, you know? Don't want the bird to be disturbed by people just walking in and out all the time. Hopefully there's actually a bird to be for us to be able to see. Okay, so where we want to go, because again, we have quests for everything, right? Like, we've got quests to go to the beach, we've got quests to go to the waterfront to sell to fishermen. And then Flea Market is only on Saturdays, so... I guess let's go to the waterfront square, because like, I keep saying, oh, we need more money, like, everything was so expensive to buy, so... I think going to a cheap place and trying to sell some things. What sells there? Travel, fact, and fantasy. How and when did I meet Firefly? I just got her when she was a kitten, so she's like 12 now. So yeah, she's been around for a long time. But I got her when she was tiny. Okay, we want to sell travel, facts, fantasy. Yeah, we have plenty of that. Let's go to waterfront because it's cheap to park there. Okay, well, we have plenty fantasy to bring with us. We've got travel. What does this say? I already forgot. Travel, facts, and fantasy. Okay, let's put more facts in as well. The kids' book really don't sell. So I may put more crime in here. Let's put crime next to the kids' stuff. I am missing something. I'm missing drama. Let's do this. Okay, well, we're full up. Let's go and get selling. So, you know, you need to get kids started early on some exciting literature. Is the bird there? Can we see the bird? Hello. Oh, we can talk to him. Have a look, matey. Oh, he sells things there as well. Okay, it's another boy. Expensive globe and expensive trout. So yeah, I don't think I can afford really any of that. Wait a minute, young one. I heard you gave Tilda a hand with clearing up her old shop, did you? I'm sure she appreciated that, but you know, maybe you can also check in on her from time to time. If I know Tilda, she'll have a hard time letting go. Always been that way ever since I've known her. Don't worry, she follows me around everywhere I go. So, you know, I don't think there's any issues where I'm not gonna see her and talk to her. Oh, doggy! Ruff! Hello. Woof. How are you doing? This little stray seems a bit hungry. Oh, we need to get dog treats. Why don't we get him a bone? Would you like to pet the dog? Yes. I pet the dog, okay. Important, we have to find a bone for the dog. Oh no, I didn't want to read it. I was just trying to click. Someone needs help. Just dropping by real quick, I need a fact book because I want to acquire knowledge. However, please no dry or dull reading. Okay, a fact book that's not dry. Newtonian physics for babies. 24 pages. That's a physics guide truly written for everyone. Whether you're only months old and really or already retired, this cheeky picture book might make a genius out of you yet. Well, I mean, that may work. You know, that shouldn't be dull or dry. Yeah, English grammar, very dry. Jean de Buffet. Conventional beauty standards in favor of more offending and humanistic ways of image making. Mathematics. Secret history of Buxtonbury. So, like, history of the town. Natural Flow of Books on Borrow. The Hawaii Stories back. Homage to Catalonia. George Orwell. New Architecture, Spirals in Time, Secret Life and Curious Afterlife of Seashells. Marine Biology, perfect word for all of us fascinated by members of the Phylum Mollusca. Explore the history of these curious sea creatures with shells. Well, I think Newtonian physics for babies is really what you're looking for here, my person. Yep. Yay, Newtonian physics for babies. I'm not familiar with this topic yet. Thanks for coming. They liked it. Any bones? No. Probably have to find this bone somewhere else. Okay, the thing is working again, so we can take a look. Birds. The lighthouse. Okay. Okay, well, we can't really look too far with it. But it's not nice lighthouse you have out there. Okay. Oh, did we discover the location? Okay, yes. So that unlocks a new location for us. Hello, dear. Can I give you a word of advice? See, the guy was like, oh, you know, make sure you check up on Till, because she's gonna be lonely and have a trouble. Like, she won't leave me alone. Every day I'm there, she's like, hi. You wanna talk about selling books? Because I know everything about selling books. You will probably soon gather some regulars, people who will always return to your shop and who like to chat. You? Is it you? Are you the people? In my experience, they always greatly appreciate it if you can remember some details about them. Maybe last week they told you about their hobby, or their birthday's coming up. I recommend writing these things down in your journal. For example, young Harper is celebrating her birthday soon. And you know how important birthdays are at this age. I'm sure she'll be delighted if you give her your best wishes. Here, lend me that journal for a minute. I will fit all the important dates I can remember off the top of my head. Okay, she's writing in her thing. Yeah, she's checking on us, so it's like, you know, we don't have to go around and seek her out. She comes in every day. Oh, our typewriter. Alrighty, here we go. Come on, I know you're thinking thoughts, let them out. Bees! So we have bees or death, dying, and mortality. What we do want our book to be about? Bees or death? I mean, with bees you can also have death. That is possible. But yeah, I mean bees. Bees sounds good. Plus, you know, it's a pretty good title. Bees. Bees. I like bees. Bzz, bzz, bzz. Bees are so smart. They can tell the time. Hey, that's something. A book about bees then. Sure, I can work with that. Keep typing. Okay. Oh my god, so many people need help. I was writing my book about bees and everyone's like, we need help. I finally have time to read. Something with a historical setting is a must. I quite enjoy plays, and also I usually enjoy a classic piece of literature. Okay. I like jazz. Do I like jazz? No, I don't really care about jazz. I just like jazz hands. Plays, historical setting. Virginia Woolf, Mrs. Dalloway, Adventures of a Wild Child, The Fault in Our Stars, not historical and not a play, To the Lighthouse, The Bluest Eye. Okay, it's all novels, I think. Wuthering Heights, poems by Emily Dickinson, Orlando. A romantic rendition of the Iliad, Helena, 16th century version of Hell of Troy, has a chance to forever change the trajectory of her life and love. A historical play and Sandbook Story classic for a reason. Wow, in a jazz band. That's like, you know, you've probably, if you've seen my Tunic playthrough, you will know that I am completely tone deaf and therefore I cannot make music. So anyone who's in a band or can play instruments, I'm like, wow, magic! Where do you get those magical powers? So that's pretty cool. But yes, this is both a play and it's a historical setting. And it's a classic piece of literature. So honestly, if this person doesn't like it, then they need to learn to form better sentences because this seems to, for me, it's a fit. Yes, perfect. I heard they're putting on a new production soon. Good, good. It all worked. And this person also needs help. Okay, just dropping by real quick. I'm just getting back into reading, so I'd like something light and entertaining. But usually I find advice books a bit dull. Okay, they don't really like care about the type of book, they just want a quick, entertaining read. I mean, I don't really know about like instruments, you know, specifically by experience, but saxophone sounds like a pretty advanced instrument. It has a lot of buttons. I'm sorry, this is like the height of my musical knowledge. Saxophone has a lot of buttons. I have nothing intelligent to add. I apologize. Sci-fi novel, more dinosaurs. This is the gothic horror. Online novel, dystopic events, real life. Okay, not sure if that's light reading. Avatar still here, Watchmen, White Knight. Wizard Detective Harry Dresden is back in the 9th installment of the Dresden Files. Okay, 9th book is also not something to just getting back into reading. Magic City. Out of discontent with his new life, young Philip builds a city of his toys, books, and game pieces. Next things he knows, he appears in a life-size version of it, popular with people who needs his and Lucy's help. Court of Mist and Fury. Oh, is this sexy book? So, well, I mean, at the air score, 160 pages. Sci-fi novel who, for anyone who read Journey to the Center of the Earth and thought not ill of dinosaurs. I mean, dinosaurs are fun, right? That should be light and entertaining. I mean, other than that, I got kids' books. Maybe not poetic stories. Dragon Ball, that's light and entertaining. Peter Pan. Sky Island. Children's fantasy. Okay. Should we give her at the air score or should we give her Dragon Ball? What do we think? Does she look like a kind of Dragon Ball sorta person? Okay, one vote for dinosaurs. Dinosaurs then? Is that what we're gonna do? Okay, lady. Have dinosaurs. It seems a bit heavy. How is it? Okay. Okay, lady. I don't know what to say. The dinosaurs were too heavy for her. Yeah, she did. Like, it was a short book with dinosaurs. I think she just doesn't know what she wants in life. Okay, we sell 20 books to sailors. Impressive catch you got there, R. Walt, probably. Okay. Well, someone is buying a whole stack. So thanks. Look at this. Look at this. They're just getting all of our fantasy and travel books. Okay, we did it. Hello, young one. Well done on those sales there. Seems like I underestimated here. Now, if you truly want to stay afloat around here, you're gonna need this. Life boy! A literal lifesaver. Okay. So we get +2 to travel sale, but -10% danger. Again, still don't know what danger does. Let me tell you a wee secret. As sea folk, we love a good decoration or two. So if you wanna garner a little respect around here, you just have to show us your maritime side. Ship happens. Your bookshop needs to be seaworthy to get invited to the fish market. And if you're seaworthy enough, you might even get an invite to the fish market next Wednesday. I'm sure I got some knickknacks left over if you wanna have a look. No, I still don't want your things. Cheers then, matey. Okay. Yes, this one person bought like a whole giant stack of things, so he's more pleased than the not dinosaurs lady. And we're wrapping up for the day. Okay, we've got 107, so not bad, not bad. We've got the life preserver to add. We can add it next to the entrance. So we can reduce the danger caused by our cactus. Because, you know, cactus are dangerous. So that's that. Any books? Okay, well, we need facts and travel, apparently. We've been running low. Well, we can do the 5 coins, books, just a random spread, and unlabeled books for 10 coins, sure. Just a random spread, cool. Don't need more fantasy, and I mean, don't really need that much more drama as well. And we already have a birdhouse, so we don't need a second birdhouse. We're good. Bookstonbury's love of books. New Tiny Bookshop sparked passionate discussions. We set the scene abuzz. And according to Tilt, former bookstore owner, the secret lies in the selection. The more books that match a customer taste, the higher the chances they will find what they're looking for. Well, I mean, yes, that's how selling thing works. Anything we want to be doing? Oh, it's the fish market the next day, but we have to do the decorations or something before we get invited. Okay. Where we wanna be today? Well, we've done the quest for the waterfront. Oh, we have the lighthouse as a new location, so we can go to the new place. Is this more chill than the tea game? You can play it super chill, right? Like, but it's obviously not in your face because the tea game was like, you must chill. The tea game was literally about the person in the game making you chill. But then again, here, we don't have this internal conflict, right? That she was going through of like, she cannot chill because her whole life is about not being chill. You know, here, there doesn't seem to be like really pressure about it. Okay, now let's go to the lighthouse. But first, we have a visitor. We have a visitor. So we're doing a cat break. You wanna say hello? Yeah. Yeah. Look at her. she's a bit mischievous. I mean, as I said, she's already 12 or something, so, you know, at that age for a cat, they're getting a lot more just sleepy and you know, more lying around the house rather than playing and doing mischief. But she still likes to, you know, jump on things and cause some trouble. But she's not a kitten anymore to be running around and going completely crazy. The biggest mischief she does is turning off my microphone or like trying to knock over my things while I'm recording. That's her mischief now. You good? You wanna sit on a cushion? Or are you just here to sit on me? Ugh. You can go on your cushion. Just got a little seat. But yeah, while we're at it, let me see. YouTube has been basically pestering me into like, oh, your channel should have memberships. And then you can have emoji. So I've ended up making 2 emojis for Firefly, which might or may not be working because it showed me them and then they've disappeared. Thanks, YouTube chat. There we go. They are working. Nice. And also, actually, let me see this. There we go. I can actually give you some free memberships with this whole thing. So now some of you can use the emojis as well. There you go. It is random, so I don't get to decide who got them. So yeah, I think they're just good for the month. So you have access to the emojis and stuff, and you get a little thing. But yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna like I say this a bunch, like I don't rely on this channel for money, and that's, you know, I'm lucky enough for that. So this is all for just like fun and whatever. I was just like, oh yeah, I made them. They're here. I think I can do another 5 later. So if you didn't get one now, I have another 5 I can give out in a bit. But yeah, for now, back to doing books. Where are we going? Yeah, we're going to a new place, so we just have to fill up on things. Then we'll see what sells. Not sure again. Lighthouse, what kind of place? What kind of things may sell at the lighthouse? Do kids go to the lighthouses? What are we missing? I know we have everything here. Let's see. Well, we have a lot of fantasy. We already have a full shelf. Bring more travel, maybe. We'll see how it goes. Yeah. Let's see this lighthouse. I'm big again. I'm small. Yes, visit the lighthouse. You have learned. What have you learned about the mysterious lighthouse? Okay, another couple sheep are here. More seagulls we can play on. More sheep. Oh, more sheep here. A secret, yeah, crate of flowers. A touch of spring, while equipped, +2 to drama, plus 1% to kids. And more seagulls. More things. Wonder what I can see from here. Distant island, maybe there's treasure on there. Or puffins. Puffins are super cute. And more posters about local animals. Coastal wildlife of Buxton Bay. Well, we tried to read the poster about the seagulls and it was very long, so maybe some other time. Tomasz. Whoa, hello, interesting bookshop. I haven't seen you at this lighthouse before. This is normally a pretty hidden spot. So, you know, people here like to be left alone, but I suppose having some books around couldn't hurt. Let me see, do you have any good drama books? I'm always looking to add more stage plays to my collection. There we go. Okay, they like drama here. I'm not sure I brought enough drama for that. Cool, I'll pick one out now, thanks. Fern the journalist is also here. He likes facts, because he's a journalist. Okay. This new person wants help. I don't mind a bit of gore, and I wouldn't mind reading more female pen literature, but like, don't make a big deal. Okay? I'm not making a big deal. Okay, he likes a bit of gore, so horror, drama, or like, no, crime, maybe. Luke Jennings, that doesn't sound female. Edgar Allan Poe, no. Agatha Christie. The Murder of Roger Ackroyd. You sleepy, Jinjin? Curious Incident of the Dog in the Nighttime. After the Funeral. Okay, so we have a couple of Agatha Christie books, but they're not very gory, right? They're very, they're just very, like, crime mystery. Anything gory in here? Maze Runner. Avatar, no. Guards Guard. Discord series, that's not female pen. Yeah, we don't. Huh. Okay, this is a bit more. Okay, it's drama. Novel does not shy away from dealing with the devastating consequences of violence and abuse. Okay, that's a bit gory. Tony can be a female name, right? I'm like, you know, unfortunately you can't see like more about the author to figure this out. I mean, To the Lighthouse by Virginia Woolf. But that's not very gory, I think. It's like tensions and relationships. She is Tony. Okay, well, we can try this. It's about violence, so it might be a bit gory. Toni Morrison, because other than that, I'm not quite sure, because this is travel and facts. We didn't have any good crime that would fit. Okay, well, let's try this. Yeah, I've been meaning to read The Bluest Eye, or whatever. Okay, or whatever. Well, thanks. At least it worked. But yes, should have brought more drama, because that's apparently what they like here. Yeah, they're buying quite a few, so that's nice. Okay, that's it. Someone's taking my Edgar Allan Poe. Anything more? Okay, someone needs help. Oh, everyone needs help. Hi, you're the highlight of my route. Give me something tragic. And I just don't want a literary fiction novels. And I just want a literary fiction novel, but I don't usually enjoy dry books, okay? Something tragic. What is tragic? Law of self-discovery. I'm not sure. Emily Dickinson. I mean, tragic in herself. History. Pictures of Dorian Gray. Not tragic. Kind of tragic, but not sure if it's gonna be too dry, maybe. Hero protagonist. He's a hacker and a pizza delivery driver in a dystopian futuristic America who comes across a very dangerous data pile in the metaverse. I'm not sure if it's tragic, though. Well, I mean, travel not really tragic, right? We usually just travel. Dorian Gray is pretty tragic, you say. This one. The Narcissus myth of the Victorian times, whilst novelists are wonderfully caught with exploration of beauty, sensuality, and handiness in their opposition to morality and social norms. Okay, well, we can try that. Let's see. Yeah, they like it. Yeah, my heart already hurts. Good recommendation, Redzot. And someone else wants help. What's up? I want some cold hard facts. I also want something from this century. Okay, we have some facts. Not from this century. Not from this century. Okay, well, we have Spirals in Time, The Secret Life and Curious Afterlife of Seashells is where you're getting, because that's the only facts from this century that I have. Yep. Oh, I didn't think much of the cover, but Spirals in Time, I always wanted to know about that. There you go. Learn all about seashells here. We got you covered with facts. Very recent facts. And yeah, so what? Someone's buying a big stack again? Like fantasy crime, fantasy crime, fantasy crime. They like crime around here. That's it, the day is over. We made 54, so not bad, not bad. Bye-bye, sheep. Okay. An update from our local bookseller. Yesterday at the lighthouse, our local bookseller sold. And I made like... Okay. Fern, calm down. It's like, I have nothing to write about, so I'm just gonna be stalking the bookshop and writing your stats in the newspaper. Okay, refill on some books. Hardbound mysteries, yeah, we can refill on some crime. For sure. Crime and kids. See? Crime and kids go together. I was not wrong. And some free books. Just to fill over the lot. Okay. Oh yeah, we found some flowers, right? Yeah, drama and kids works for them. Cool. More decorations. And we can't paint this. It's Wednesday, but we're not invited to the fish market. So what sort of quests do we have? Okay, we just have to have Clouse whenever he comes. We've already helped her. Nothing else specific from the characters, but we have like go to the beach 3 times, so can go to the beach again. Okay, fantasy and kids sells here. So let's get our fantasy filled in. But we still want to bring just about anything, right? Because never know what they're gonna ask for. Some facts. Maybe let's do half travel. And we can add a few more kids in case they sell. Because we have quite a bit. And we have a lot of fantasy too. Okay, we're full up. Going to the beach. Since we have to visit 3 times. Click, click, click. I guess typewriter. Let's not forget our bee story. Right, listen up. I've got the perfect chapter idea for the book. Swarm intelligence. Are bees actually aliens? Huh? What do you mean that's misleading and unscientific? Wow, you're being pretty bossy, you know. But alright, guess I'll revise by tomorrow. Is our typewriter AI powered? It's giving us AI work. There's the ball again. Kicking about. Oh, Anne is in our shop. Ahoy, welcome to Buxtonbury's famous beach. It's nice to have you here. Such a great spot, don't you think? I've already seen some people with your crime and fantasy titles in hand. Oh, by the way, I have a fun/sad plant fact for you. Because of the fall photosynthesis thing, we tend to put our plants outside, which can be very nice. They might love that. But also, when you put some houseplants into direct sunlight, they can get sunburned, just like you. So watch out for any brown spots, yeah? I'll see you later. Well, thank you for your plant advice. And we don't want our plants to get sunburned. Though, I mean, the main plants we have is like a cactus, which I'm pretty sure it wouldn't mind the sun. Okay, what help do you need, lady? Give me something about grim, dark, dystopian world. I still like children's books and I have a soft spot for science fiction. It's for my little sister. Okay, this person again that has very specific preferences, right? Grim, dark, dystopian, but also children's book. But also this is for her sister. Any dystopian children books? Anyone knows any? Percy Jackson 2. I do wonder if they like care about the series. Yeah, this is Maze. Ominous and Reader's Viewpoint. Oh, this is the one with the isekai trope. It's the only reader of an obscure online novel. So when the dystopic events of the story suddenly occur in real life, he might be the only one who can still rewrite fate. Okay, well this is dystopian, it says. Avatar, not quite dystopian, I think. Silmarillion, not sci-fi, not dystopian. The Lightning Thief, also not. Six of Crows continues the Dark Wave, a fantasy series set in Grishaverse. Join the criminally talented Kaz Breaker as he gets together a crew of fellow teenage thieves to complete the dangerous task. Not dystopian. Oh, pizza delivery driver in dystopian futuristic America. A very dangerous file in the metaverse. This is yeah, it's dystopian and science fiction. So 2 of that, not a children's book, but you know, it just I still like children's books, but you know, can't have dystopian. So have Snow Crash. Maybe you will like. Now, and they do what? Terrifying. What? You wanted dystopian. Okay. I don't understand people. I mean, it was for her little sister, but again, she told me nothing about the little sister. So, you know, how am I supposed to know? Okay. Okay, difficulty 1 star. You know, maybe we can get this. Yeah, we're talking the bookseller. I'm just getting back into reading, so I'd like something light and entertaining. Do you have anything like Adventures of a Wild Child? Okay, so we know that dinosaurs are not light and entertaining. We have learned that already. So yeah, we want something fun. Not sure, do we have... Well, I mean, we have children's books, they might be fun. Magic World. Oh, that's the poems. Dragon Ball. That's fun and entertaining. Light and entertaining. Children's fantasy. 200 pages, I'm not sure that counts towards the light. Momo or the Grey Gentleman. Strange story of time thieves and a curious child on a mission to return stolen time and joy to her town. Get inspired by this children's classic. Newtonian physics for babies. The Bad Beginning, a series of unfortunate events. The 3 siblings are suddenly orphaned. They have to live with a strange relative Count Olaf. The failed actor wants to secure the family fortune for himself, but Violet, Clouse, and Sandy might stop him yet. Okay, I mean, the series of unfortunate events is funny, right? Like, it's entertaining. So that might be okay. Like the previous book they like has discovery and adventure, so it was in the drama section. Red, royal, white, and blue. Rom-com. I mean, we do have Adventures of a Wild Child. Oran High School Host Club. Okay, there's a hilarious romance manga for young adults. Okay, I mean, have the unfortunate events. I think it's entertaining. A bit heavy. Okay. I don't know. I thought it's funny. But okay. Not doing well today with the recommendations. Maybe they would have liked the Newtonian physics for babies. Maybe that would have been more their speed. Yeah, sometimes they're quite vague with what they want. Harper, hey, you look like you're good at picking up stuffs. My mom told me we have to go home, but I don't have all my shells yet. Shells? Yeah. Ever heard of marine biology? Yes, I even had a book about shells, so you know. It's where you study stuff from the sea, like starfish and mermaids and clams. That's why I need seashells to look at them for science. Can you pick some up for me, please? Here, I give you my special marine biologist device. It's a jar! Uniquely suited for seashell collection and analysis. Allows us to collect seashells. I picked most of them today, but some more should have washed up by tomorrow. I just need 12 more. Okay, we need to get seashells. Their mom is calling, but I assume we need to have it equipped. I know, we can go. We can pick things up. Okay, they need a help. Can we do this one? What should I pick? I want something in a historical setting, and I'm never gonna be too old for a kid's book. I can't get enough of the dinosaurs and other prehistoric life, okay? historical setting. And a kid's book maybe, and they like dinosaurs, but dinosaurs is a fact book. Yeah, collection over 90 preserved plants and animals. Do we have anything with historical settings? Not the unfortunate events. What we have? Magic City. That's not historical. Song of Achilles. That's historical, but probably not like light, like for kids. Not this. Alice Adventures in Wonderland. That's kind of kid book and somewhat historical setting, but also whimsy. So maybe on the Alice Adventures Wonderland. Child Adventure with 5 Friends, Shipwreck, a Hidden Treasure. The first in classic famous 5 series of children's mystery novels. Okay. Is it historical setting though? Probably not. Sailor Moon, not historical setting. Hidden Stargaze, Nancy Drew. Okay, I mean, I think that also doesn't count as historical setting. So I don't know. The Alice Adventures in Wonderland. It says it is 1-star difficulty, so I should be able to find something quite easily. But here I am being like, I don't know what you want, lady. Okay, well, let's try it. Will you like this? Yeah, okay, she likes it. Oh, I'm interested in the historical aspect of it. Okay. Good. Because I was losing hope for my ability to do anything in this game. Okay, they got a nice stack. Any more seashells for us to collect? Nope. And the day has ended. Didn't get too much money today, but that's because I failed so much. It's fine, it's chill. Still at 120. Still got a few days before the flea market. Okay, this is already equipped, so we don't have to do anything about it. Okay, shall we buy... I mean, we actually have a lot of books right now, so I'm not too... But, I mean, there's free books, so I'll take the free books. More of our financial results in the paper today. We made minus 15 yesterday. I was not doing well. I don't think I have anything specific for the supermarket. It's more that I have to see... I don't know, just visit it 3 times. Okay, we can go to the supermarket today. Closed on Sundays. Okay, let's do supermarket. And what sells at the supermarket? Facts, crime, and travel. Okay. So let's bring more facts. Let's bring more crime. And we have travel as well. That might be too much. Yeah, because we still have to fit some because obviously people still buy some of the other books, right? They don't just buy the few books that are there. I'm missing classics. Okay, let's put a few classics somewhere. Clouse likes facts, yes, I know. Let's put some facts to the side. Okay. We're filled up and we have all of the all of the genres covered, so we can go with this. There's a seagull in this bicycle basket. Someone just taking their pet seagull for a ride. Hello, I'm here to sell you books and play on your seagulls. Anything else I can click on? No, bicycles. And balls of... Okay, someone already wants a recommendation. 5-star difficulty, okay. I'm sorry, I have to pick up my kid in a bit. I'm looking for something with a detective. Also, I like books that basically rip my heart out. But niche books aren't usually my cup of tea. Okay, so she wants a popular book with a detective that rips your heart out. Okay, well, we have crime. Yes, thrilling and broad case, Detective Alex Cross investigates a macabre murder with undeniable sounds of vampires while being haunted by someone from his past. Honestly, right away, it seems pretty good, right? Like, you know, people haunting you from the past, there's a detective, there's crime, so the violets are blue, could be it. Misery. Yeah, horror classic, not a detective. Thornhill marries an orphan living in the Thornhill Institute who tells her story in her diary. Okay, not a detective. In Cold Blood, murder, mystery, and change psychology intertwined in this pioneering work in the true crime genre. Angels and Demons. Oh, Dan Brown. It's a Dan Brown book. Ghost Stories from the Grave. And The Fall of the House of the Usher. Not a detective. Okay, the violets are blue. That sounds like a pretty good thing. Yep. Ooh, the detective character sounds fascinating. Yes. Okay. Success. Starting our day with a success. Yeah, is Clouse here? So you wanna come talk about things, albums, metal music? Oh, they're buying. They're buying. Okay. Help you too. Sorry, man, a bit of a hurry. I want something easy, entertaining, and uncomplicated. I'm a fan of world-renowned detectives, and I'm a huge crime story fan. She's a huge criminal, and well, I'm like, did I just sell my only detective thing? Because this is all like, detective, as in this is all horror. Lord of the Flies, The Tempest, The Picture of Dorian Gray, no. Souther House 5. And Much Ado About Nothing, Howl and Other Poems. No, that's not detective. True Beauty. Also not detective. You've Reached Sam. Okay, not detective. If we were villains. 7 acting students at the Elite Arts College are very familiar with Shakespearean drama, but soon the fictional power struggles and law of entertainment they enact become the reality too. Interesting. Is this entertaining and uncomplicated? I'm not sure though. We might have something in here. Yeah, the wizard detective Harry Dresden is back in the 9th installment of the Dresden Files. His new case takes him into Chicago City underbelly as he tracks a vicious circular. Well, I mean, it has a detective, but it's not entertaining and uncomplicated, maybe. It's like serial killers, sounds pretty harsh. Star Wars meets Game of Thrones sounds complicated. The Magic City. No. What do we have in kids? Moomins, not detectives. Unfortunate events, no. Children's story about thieves, time thieves. Children's fantasy, Animorphs, Dragon Ball. The Little Prince, not quite. History of books and Bury. Okay, I'm not sure what you may want. I mean, we have true crime. But again, like, it feels like her wanting to have crime doesn't quite go with her wanting something easy and entertaining and uncomplicated. So I don't know, maybe this thing about students who do Shakespeare, which obviously is has various things, but it doesn't have a detective thing. I don't know, actually, I'm not sure I have anything for her. So maybe we just say, sorry, not today. Not today, because I don't know what you want. I don't have any detective things. See you soon. I don't know what is worse, whether it's saying, sorry, come back tomorrow, or giving them a bad recommendation. How's our bees? Now, dear reader, you know everything there is to know about bees. And we'll never have to read about them ever again. Pretty interesting, right? I didn't even know I had so many bee facts memorized, but here they are. Okay, you made the review, interact with typewriter. Hey, a book! And there's always room for improvement, right? Go on, take it, your very first manuscript. The bees! We wrote a book about bees. This stack of paper can be turned into a real book. It's bound to be a #1 fact book. Oh no, what's this? And with one final clack of the keys, the typewriter fell silent. Oh, it's broken now. No more books about bees. For every manuscript in your shop, 1% to classic sale chains, +5 to spooky, and -5 to electrical. Okay. Well, our book about bees was so bad that the typewriter broke. Hey there, I'm still on the lookout for an album inspo. So now Clouse is here to ask us things. You don't happen to have a book that could help me out, do you? Well, I don't know. What do you want? I tend to lean a little more towards nonfiction. I wouldn't mind something niche, and I usually prefer factual books. Yes, I have some facts. I have some facts for you. And what we'll do. And you want niche. Okay, this is that very niche historical book we've already sold once. History of Buxtonbury. Anthropocene reviewed. Oh, it's John Green's non-fiction book. Encyclopedia Bookstonia, Volume 1. The Brutalist Buildings. What we don't talk about when we talk about fat, okay. Challenge the cultural attitudes and systemic biases beyond anti-fatness and calls for social justice movement, okay. What about this historical niche? Would you like that? Yeah, wow, historical niche sounds very interesting. Good. Are you inspired? Hell yeah, historical niche seems dope. Thanks, mate, this is massive help. And look at that ridiculous cover art. Where have you been hiding this gem? I'll be back here soon. Okay, well, at least he liked it. Sorry, I'm a bit of a hurry. Don't hesitate to recommend something scary. I wouldn't mind challenging myself to a really wrong read. Okay, well, something scary. I've got some crime and horror. thrilling mystery novels, American Gothic horror at its finest. Much like the guests of House Usher, you will never be quite the same after diving into this deliciously dark and tragic short story. Okay, but she wants something long. She wants something long. Dracula. Well, we have that's long and scary. I mean, the picture of Dorian Gray, I think that we said that was a tragic. Lord of the Flies, Slaughterhouse 5. I mean, Trauma is a bit scary, but I'm not sure she means it like that. And it's not very long either. 44 pages. What do we have that's long? Dracula. So, well, I guess we have Dracula. Kind of scary, right? It is a horror in the end. Something scary, really long read. Well, I mean, 400 pages, like, it's an okay, but that's probably the longest thing we have. No, we have something longer here. But this is not super scary. It's just Dan Brown. Unless you're scared of Dan Brown's writing, then it's pretty scary. Or a dark and haunted story for young readers here. Mars is an orphan living in Port Institute who tells a story in a diary. Ella, whose story is told through artful comic strips, has just moved into a street of an old abandoned house. A dark and haunted story fit for young readers. Okay. Well, this is longer. So would you like this? Tiny book like this is for wimps. Okay, well, that's the longer book I had. I didn't bring any 700 pages giant books with me, I don't think. Clearly some people are only happy if, you know, they need a little cart for the single book they're gonna be getting. Okay, did we make any money today? Maybe. We broke our typewriter, that's for sure. Yeah, we made 29 after expenses because, you know, the newspaper will tell us. And now we have the broken typewriter, right? Yes. Well, it's still inside, I assume. And we have our manuscript. So I think you have to have both the typewriter and the manuscript for them to go together, like have the same effects. I can just stash it on the floor. No one cares. Yes, so that improves our classic sales. Yep, just put it on the floor, it's fine. No one cares. Oh, what's for sale? I mean, we have so many books, we probably don't need to be doing this, but I mean, free books are free. I'll take the free books. Where should we go? Mega Marche again? See if we can finish the Clouse storyline, or at least the first quest. And it's Friday today. Yeah, so tomorrow we'll be going to the Flea Market, and then hopefully we can buy more things there. That's the plan. Okay. Yeah, crime, facts, and guess. I clearly did not have enough crime selection. Welcome back, Red Sword. You've missed me doing terribly on recommendations. More facts. I know, less kids. Less kids, more fantasy, I don't know. Because, I mean, Clouse likes facts, so good selection of facts. And then people wanted, like, scary things and detectives and crime. Yeah, we have... Oh, it says kids sell well here, so maybe bring more kids. That just no one really asked. Okay. Let's try this, see what happens. Okay, yes, we've gone to supermarket 3 times, so we got the stamp for that. Completed the quest. And yes, hopefully Clouse turns up and we can finish that as well. Just play on some seagulls. No other secrets hidden here. So, still the seagull in someone's bicycle. Find my books, please. Just don't ask me for ridiculous things. You people don't know what's good for you. Need help? Okay. Dreadful weather. I'm an absolute thriller fan. And I'm typically go for character-driven novels. Do you have anything like The Haunting of House Hill? I mean, maybe. Thriller. If Tomorrow Comes. A thrilling mystery about regular woman descend into a life of crime. Betrayed by love and framed by the mafia, Tracy has to fight back to survive. Okay. Well, that sounds... it's a thriller and it's character-driven. Though it's not like Haunting of the Hill House. Right, because that's more horror. The first novel of the Hannibal Lecter series introduces the infamous psychologist and cannibal, and he finds an unlikely ally in an FBI profiler, Will Graham. Absolutely gruesome and disturbing. Maybe Carrie, classic dark teen horror. As Good as Dead. Find a Good Girl's Guide to Murder. That's a YA, so maybe not quite his thing. Gone Girl. Maybe The Big Sleep. The most heteronormatively masculine, hard-boiled Dort detective story you'll ever read, in which P.I. Philip Marlowe uncovers a criminal plot and seduces damsels left and right. Okay, that kind of book. Conan Villanelle. The Assassin Villanelle and Eve. And The Fall of the House of Usher. Maybe this? Maybe you like this? It says a thrilling mystery. And it's character-driven. Oh, a thriller? I'm gonna be glued to the pages. Okay, he liked this. The Big Sleep. Oh, okay. Messed up. Hey, how's it hanging? I still feel like something's missing in my writing. I need to figure this out, or I'll keep letting the band out. Listen, you're coming to help for someone who wrote a book about bees. Unless you also want to write about bees, I don't think I have much good advice. Okay, what would you like? Hi mate, here, the nonfiction here is good. Also, I tend to read lesser known works. Yes, we already know. Zaha Hadid. Concrete Light Curves. This coffee table book is packed with some contemporary architecture finest work by visually architect Zaha Hadid. Okay. Secret History of Buxtonbury. Okay, yes. History of Buxtonbury. However, most of these historical theories have since been disproven. Dictionary of the English Language, that's definitely, you know, known, I would hope. Encyclopedia, Le Corbusier. That's the brutalist buildings. The Fat. We already sold him that. Wake, the hidden history of women-led slave revolts. The revolutionary graphic novel uncovers the history of women who fought for their freedom on slave ships and throughout the Americas. It's a powerful explanation of resistance at the intersection of white supremacy and patriarchy. Okay. Well, I mean, that sounds like a book you might enjoy. So have this. Oh yes, I haven't heard of Wake yet. Yes, he will always go for the most like, wow, that's very specific book. Yeah, Wake seems dope. Thanks mate, this is a massive help. I already feel the ideas coming on. Hidden knowledge seeks you, read until your eyes fall out, walk those hollow halls of history. Yeah, something like that. Brilliant mate, thanks so much for helping with the writer's block. Okay. We've helped with the album. See you later, yeah? I need to write all of these new ideas down, like, immediately. Anyway, I'm really gonna be on my way soon. I have a party to get to. Nothing too grand. It's my little niece's birthday today, so we're having a little picnic over at the far beach. I'll see you next time, alright? Bye! Yes, he's a pretty interesting dude for someone who's writing songs for a metal band. That's the kind of books he's taking inspiration from. More recommendations. Wow, the crime's really gotten picked through. Sorry, I'm a bit of a hurry. Give me something with thrilling case and a dashing detective. However, I don't usually go for anything too niche. Yes, heavy metal, song about books. It's gonna be interesting. Hannibal Lecter, I'm not sure there is a dashing detective. Carrie, no. Good Girl Guide to Murder. Conan Villain. Okay. Can we call Eve from Conan Villain a dashing detective? I'm not sure it's quite what she meant. What else do we have? Magic Fish. Dracula. Okay, well, here's some sort of detective, wizard detective. And crime, thrilling case, see the underbelly, serial killers of magical practitioners. Does that count? Because I think that's the only, like, I had like the classic noir detective story before, but someone took it already. Is far from dashing. Okay. Well, good night, Gorilla. I don't think so. The Western game. He looks like hobo half the time. Okay. Well, in that case... Yes, that's what I was saying. Like, Conan Villanelle is the killing Eve, but will the, you know, Eve count as the dashing detective? I mean, obviously in the TV series, she's played by Sandra Oh, so, you know, works for me. But I'm not sure she has the same... she has the same taste, so I'm not sure. I'm not sure that would work out, but like other than that, I don't really have much to give her. If we're saying that the what we're saying, Harry Dresden is not dashing either. But would they know? Like, would they actually... Like, it kind of depends on the game, right? Because the game might just be going by... There is a detective more than, you know, the particular details of whether it's dashing or not. So I'm willing to try it on her, considering I don't have anything else that seems to fit the bill. Okay. Oh yes, the detective character sounds fascinating. So apparently, you know, even if you think he's a hobo and no dashing, she's into it. So it worked. Yes, buy my books, please. Buy my books. I need the money because it's the market tomorrow, so we can buy some actual things for our shop. Buy some plants from Annie, because, you know, I like plants and she seems pretty nice. Okay, it's the end of day. Yep, click, click, click. And let's go. Okay, we made 48 after cost, so not too bad, not too bad. Again, the paper is just about us. Free books, always get the free books. Yep, good spread, but we're not short on anything, so we don't need to like buy. We don't have anything new to customize, and today's gonna be Flea Market, okay. So yes, we're not buying anything here, because we're gonna go and buy things at the Flea Market maybe. And that kind of stuff. And obviously sell more books. What do people like at the Flea Market? Classics and fantasy. Okay. Let's get a shelf of classics, shelf of fantasy, and then we can fill in with other stuff as well. Just in case. Not sure we need that many kids, but okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, yeah, we have everything. Yep, we're full up. We've got the correct books. And yeah, let's do some shopping as well, because we have plenty money, so we should be able to buy something. I'm thinking some plants, though she's not here yet. Let's see what this guy has. Have a look around. He's got a copper jug. Okay, so that improves plants. So that might be nice. We already have some plants, so that might be a modifier. Creepy doll, no thanks. And a microscope. For facts and... Have I played a demo of Strange Antiquities? No, I haven't, because like we're so close to Strange Antiquities that I'm like, I'm just gonna get the game anyway, right? So to me it just feels like I don't need to play the demo because I know I want to get the game anyway after Strange Horticulture. So I'll just get the game when it's here. Yeah, I mean, I really just want to find some plants at this market. What do you have, Tilt? What are you looking for? She's still got the armchair, stepladder, and a desk lamp. Nah, yeah, I think I want plants and then maybe the thing. Oh, quick! I need a hand. Okay. Okay, she just ran in and was like, plant, take it. Rescued plant given over into your custody by someone who would rather go unnamed. I'm pretty sure we know who it was. Okay, it sells classics, but it cost us 1. Phew, that was heavy. Thanks for the help. Look, you've got to keep this all under wraps, alright? I know I just dropped a massive ferret in front of you, but it's technically not mine. Did you steal it? I kind of, you know, stole it. And... you stole a plant for us? I swear it was a rescue mission though. Someone left it at my uni over the break with no one there to water it. Oh my, no, okay, they were doing crimes. They were doing crimes, so I couldn't exactly leave it there, right? Totally.
Wow.
Thank you, I knew you'd get it. Well, I'm sure it will be in better hands with you. Fits in perfectly with your whole cozy vibe.
Wow.
Thanks again. I've got to run now. Cheers. I mean, yeah, I could get by with people who just give me plants. That's fine. You can do that any day. And free plants for my collection. But yes, maybe I should buy that pitcher jug thing to make my plants more effective. Hello dear. I can't help but think back to my youth whenever I look at you. I'm sure you haven't had to spare even a thought on retirement yet, but let me tell you one thing. Make sure you have some very good friends and as many things to do as possible, you will be bored. I myself volunteer for the town council where we organize events and community outreach. I read and game and even attend the occasional concert or exhibition, yet still nothing compares to the hustle and bustle of a bookshop. It is also tiring, yes, and I knew I couldn't go on do it forever, but as soon as it was gone, my life became too quiet. It's like, is she trying to convince us to give her our bookshop? Is she going to be like, you're gonna feel so sorry for me? You're gonna let me have your bookshop now? Which is why I like to have your fetching little shop around. Now let me find another pastime in your shelves. Okay. She just wants to buy a book, is what she says. I'm looking for a new piece for my collection. Classics are my absolute favorite. I must request another one, and I just need another fantasy novel now. However, humorous books aren't my vibe. Okay, so he wants a classic and a fantasy novel? Okay, but we can only recommend you one thing. Classic fantasy? Is that what you want? Canterville Ghost. Wild's first published story in a classic ghost tale with lots of humor. Okay, he doesn't like humor, so no humor for him. Journey to the West. Oh yeah, Tolkien if we had some. Erwin went on. Collection of poems. Moby Dick. Little Women. Canterbury Tales, Comedy of Errors, none of them. Right, we still have the Magic City Saga, The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. I mean, that's kind of a classic as well, right? Classic and fantasy. Dracula, Witchwood, Fire and Blood, Ranma. A psalm for the Wild-Built. Beautiful efficiency ward running on solar power and mutual aid. Our protagonist Dex lives a very fulfilling life as a monk. Still something is missing in their life and something calls them on a journey to the wilderness. I think not. Howl's Moving Castle. Okay, out of that, I think The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe is a classic fantasy, right? We don't have any Tolkien. It wouldn't be in the kids' book. So yeah. Let's try this. Is that okay? Yes. Oh wow, The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe has been on my TBR practically since it was released. Okay, maybe not that long, but like a while. Yes, that worked. We are saved. Okay, what do you have in your plant shop? Hi again. Hi, my partner in crime. I have the Monstera, goes to travel sales, daisies, classic sales, and Ginkgo tree, kids sales, classics, and fantasy. Okay, this has a triple effect. Cost 1. But yeah, it looks like something I could put outside. It costs 90. But I do have 200, so I can splurge today. But I do like a Monstera though, like from actual preference towards plants. So maybe, like, I don't, like, obviously books sell when people don't ask me as well, but it doesn't feel like I get a lot of requests for travel books. In general, but maybe that would increase it. Should I get the Monstera? Or should I get the Ginkgo tree? Well, while I'm thinking about this for a little bit, I'm gonna go buy the pitcher because it helps with plants and I'm gonna have quite a few plants. So, yeah, the copper jug, plus 15% to plant effects, plus 3% danger, but, you know, that's fine. So I'll take the jug. Because that's gonna go well with plants. But yes, now I need to just pick which plant do I want to buy. I can afford the ginkgo. and it goes to 3 different things. So I think I'm gonna go for that. There we go. A dinosaur among the trees. But yes, we're gonna have to equip them. Come again soon. Yes. Wow, someone's buying lots of classics. Big stash. Wow, it's quite a busy in the shop. Like, how do they all fit in there? Fern is here. Fern likes facts, right? No? Today he wants anything hot off the press, so he wants something new. I'm a huge sci-fi nerd. Also, I wouldn't mind challenging myself to a really long read. I really enjoy that deepness in the sky. An industrial trade conflict unfolds between two rivaling powers in this epic and thought-provoking sci-fi prequel, a dramatic modern classical speculative. Okay, how much sci-fi do we have? Okay, so this is futuristic. Ranma, no. Fire and Blood, historical fantasy. This is about cults. It's a Scottish masterpiece, okay, not quite sci-fi. This is mythology, Dracula, Star Wars meets Game of Thrones. The 9th entry in the saga entries series of graphic novel explores fake news and genuine terror in an epic sci-fi setting. Prepare for a heartwarming tale full of tragic twists. Maybe then, maybe. But it's only 152 pages. Magic City. Okay. Well, I mean, it says I wouldn't mind challenging myself to a really long read. So, you know, it might be that if it's a sci-fi, they will... Oh, it has to be new as well. And, I mean, it's 2018. That might count as new wish. Because, yeah. This is... Yeah, it's all old. Old. I mean, classics are gonna be old. And this is factual. Old. Not sci-fi. This is sci-fi, but old. Okay, well, so yeah, I think the only problem with this book is that it's not very long. But let's see what he says. Yeah, I didn't think much of the cover, but I dare say sci-fi is that sci-fi is best. Okay, it's fine that it was short. Still okay. Clouse is here as well. Wow, it hurts to leaf through your pages today. Haha, what were you doing yesterday? That books hurt you. I practiced guitar for hours yesterday, so now my fingertips are rash. Okay, just guitar practice. But I suppose that's a good sign, isn't it? I feel a lot more motivated these days. Yeah. Also, check it out. I scored some really cool records at that stall back there. I haven't heard of any of these artists before, but maybe they'll give me some more ideas for songwriting. Now let's just hope my granddad's record player still does the job. Oh, another thing I meant to ask. Your books are all second-hand, right? Got some room for a donation? Because I found some old music learning material. Just a few small booklets, but if it inspires someone else to pick up music, that'll be dope as hells. Thank you. He's got me 23 fact books. So many facts. Okie dokie, thanks for taking those off my hands. I'll be on my way now, cheers. Sure, you can give me your fact books. And then you can come and get them again, right? Just, buy them from me. Yo, what should I get? You want some of those fact books you gave me? Will I get some inspo? I'm looking for a new pastime. I could get some ideas. I prefer books from this century, okay? Okay, so he doesn't have anything specific other than this century. Not this century. Nope. Okay. Cook Korean. Most people like having visual aids in the recipes, but this book takes illustrated cooking to the next level. Enjoy this colorful and fine guide to Korean cuisine and make cooking new recipes more fun than ever. Okay, well, it's... You know, it's new ideas, right? Inspiration for cooking. But it's from this century. Okay. Also this, Adventures of a Wild Child. Very different, just a memoir. Nope, no, not the classics. Nope. True Beauty, after being bullied for her appearance in middle school. Jang Yong starts over with a new look. After mastering the art of makeup, none of her friends know what her face really looks like. This first print of the popular Korean webtoon. I don't know if you're into that. The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. This historical drama follows Evelyn Hugo, an old Hollywood star, as she prepares her spicy tell-all biography, full of highlights and lows, loves and tragedies. Ghost stories from the grave, supernatural haunting tales. Okay, but this is like Dickens, Oscar Wilde, and Poe, but it's a collection that was published later, so the actual contents are all there. We've got George R. R. Martin for you. So yeah, we actually have quite a few books. But I mean, if you're looking for a new pastime, maybe you could learn some Korean cooking. It you know, inspire you to have now something new to do. How about that? Oh yes, cook Korean sounds like something I could get into. Yeah, it's gonna be cooking Korean. You're gonna be making kimchi soon. Wow, so many people shopping. And yet, you know, I still haven't even made back the money I spent on all the things in the market. I could even buy another thing. I have plenty of money. But I'm not sure there's anything. I guess I could buy paint, right? Pricey, how dare they? I should charge them just for looking. There's nightshade paint. Okay, well, let's get paint, because we still have the quest where we have to buy things. So paint is cheap comparatively to the other things. Hope you appreciate my masterpieces. I mean, I just bought paint. Okay, that's it for the day. We've done some shopping, and people have done some shopping. Like, actually, we've run out of some genres, so... Yeah, we don't really need to restock, so we can wait for those books to go down in price or get free or anything like that. Like, we've got plenty. But yes, we didn't make money after expenses. Time to get those new things. So yeah, our ginkgo tree and our water jug, so that, you know, we can water our plants. Yeah. So yeah, we should have nice new, yeah, everything's getting nice and buffed. I think we could paint the... Yeah, we can paint the pots with this new paint. It's nice and dark. It's gonna be good for like Halloween-y decor, maybe later on. But yeah, maybe for now let's paint them bright, you know, to go with the rest of our blue and yellow aesthetic. Yeah, but it costs us 10 now to maintain all of our stuff. Okay, where to next? We've done the flea market. Obviously, we can't do it again because it's only once a week. Oh yeah, we still need to find a bone. But we've done the maritime decorations, so we could come and just collect this quest. So that might be a good idea. We still need to do more beach and more seashells. But yes, I think let's go to the waterfront. It got more expensive. Yeah, everything got more expensive now. Let's go to the waterfront and collect our quest and see if there's any bones. What do they want here? Travel and fantasy. Okay. Travel. Fantasy. Drama. We've got lots of kids stuff. No one's buying it. Facts. Oh yeah, crime. What am I missing? I'm missing facts. There we go. Let's add some facts. Yep. Okay. Yeah, we've got plenty books, we've got plenty things, and we can go. Summer 14th. Okay, yeah, we're just here with our plant collection. Hey, doggy. Sorry, I don't have a bone yet. Yeah, he's asking for food. Do you want to pet the dog? Who's the good boy? Can you imagine there's an option to not pet the dog? That would be rude. Very rude. Hey. Oh, yeah, look at your vessel. She's a real beaut now. Seaworthy even. Yes, sailors are happy with your decoration and decide to not sink your ship this time. What's your name? What's her name? Destiny. Oh, sounds very serious, mate. I like it. You mean business, eh? Very good. I'd say you're ready for a little fish market now. Come by Wednesday, kiddo, and maybe you'll find something to your taste. See you later. Okay. Are there bones at the fish market? I mean, probably fish bones. Not sure about bones. For the dog. Yeah, poor dog. Sorry, we don't have a bone yet. I'm trying to sort it out. Help me out here, matey. What's the scuttlebutt? I wouldn't hurt if I had a thrilling, gripping plot. And a cookbook would be nice. I can't get enough of cook as you are. Okay, so he wants a thrilling, gripping cookbook. Maybe. I mean, I guess it could be thrilling, gripping plot or a cookbook. But yes, either of those things maybe. Do we have any cookbooks? Living in Alaska, a chilling page-turner based on a true story, well, journey through frozen wilderness of Alaska filled with heartbreak, resilience, and unexpected turns. But are there recipes as part of this? Because yeah, I mean, he could maybe enjoy that. Travels in West Africa. Yes, thrilling cookbook. I mean, here's the thing, the Living in Alaska one, you could totally have recipes in it, right? Like, you could be like, and here's what to do with your wild-caught Alaskan salmon while you're surviving in the wilderness. Totally could be a thing. Buxton region, bookshop book. Get a glimpse into the most unusual bookshops around the world and fall in love with their proprietor's passions for the trade. I might be biased, but if you ask me, this love letter to weird and wonderful bookshops is only missing one entry. Yours. Okay, a book about bookshops. Yeah, 80 days around the world, hiking trails in Buxton Bay. Okay. Yeah, like, yeah, what you have in Alaska? Polar bears? Silent patient, terrifying delve on the twisted mind of Alicia Burstyn. What moved her to suddenly murder her husband? And will the search for the truth be too much to bear? I mean, that might be thrilling. Crime and punishment. After the funeral. Detective Poirot. The Eyes of Darkness. A year after her son's death, Tina begins seeing things. Did Danny really die in an accident? And who is trying to conceal the truth from her? A paranormal horror thriller. Well, that's thrilling and gripping. Complicated family mystery. We'll find out the underlying secret and lead to the tragedy. Be prepared for a twist in this spooky classic. Okay, so I'm between the silent patient, maybe. Like, that's twisted. Or maybe the Eyes of Darkness for his thrilling, gripping plot. But then a cookbook. I don't actually have a cookbook, so I can't give him a cookbook. So then the Living in Alaska is like a chilling page turner, but it's a true story. So I'm not sure this will work. Maybe the Eyes of Darkness then? Or, yeah. Sounds thrilling. Would you like this? I know it's not a cookbook. But maybe. Yeah, I never would have looked there. A thriller, I'm gonna get glued to the pages. Thanks for coming, cool. Get your cookbooks separately. Because, you know, there's only so many cookbooks with a plot. I mean, I guess, like, if you go on cooking blogs, you know, you have to read a pretty long story before you get to see the recipe. Maybe he's thinking of something like that, you know. Need a quick read. Wow, that's a new personal best. I'm just getting back into reading and like something light and entertaining, but I never read biographies. Okay, the people who want something light and entertaining so far are the worst customers. Maybe kids' books? Children's fantasy. Island in the Sky with illustrations. Pen and paper can bring characters to life. Fantastical and dangerous adventure into the world of a book for all ages. Is that light and entertaining? Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Okay, I'm not sure that's light. Peter Pan in Kensington Gardens. A story about a mischievous boy who becomes stuck between childhood and growing up, between the real world and the magical world of Kensington Gardens After Dark. Magic World. Poems for children. Goodnight Gorilla. When the zookeeper is looking, this little gorilla isn't the only animal who sneaks out of the zoo. A short and sweet bedtime story for the little ones. Nimona, shapeshifter. Nimona's plan was to become the sidekick to newly firmed villain Ballister, but when the heroes are not as good-hearted as everyone believed, the plan might have to change last minute. And then the series of unfortunate events. Okay, if you want something light and entertaining, would you be interested in Goodnight Gorilla then, you know? Only 34 pages, and it's not a biography. So what do you think about that? Okay, apparently that's what she wanted. A 34-page books for children. Sounds like a good way to get back into reading. I never tried that before. Yeah, thanks. Hope you enjoy your new discovery about reading and gorillas. Hey there! Oh wow, look at that fantasy section. I dropped in today hoping to find a new book. I'm nearing the end of that 10-part series I really like. It's, never mind, it's embarrassing. Anyways, I could use some advice on what to read next. Okay, anything hot off the press. I enjoy dystopian novels and I'm ready for a 700-page commitment. Also, I'm rather fond of good sci-fi story. Okay. What do we have in this? It's not sci-fi. And he owns something that's fairly new as well. No, that's not new. That's not sci-fi. That's not new. It's not new. It's not new. Oh no. A key is super hard. Old. Not 700 pages. And not dystopian novel. Essays. Historical drama. Well, he is really hard to deal with. This is like travel section. Yeah, I don't know what you want. Yeah, it's the Final Watchman. Yeah, sci-fi epic, but it's not long enough. Nah. Yeah, I don't think I have anything for them. Like, yeah, we have World of the Worlds, but it's like, that's old. He wants something new. Like, because we have lots of fantasy, but none of it is what he wants. So we may have to pass on it. Because, yeah, I don't see anything here. Sorry. Like, we just have to get, like, a giant fantasy sci-fi book and, you know, that's 700 to 1,000 pages and just stick in a corner for him to take later. Oh, wait, you don't have it here? Well, thank you for looking. But how about you? Are you an avid reader? Now and then. I see. I guess being surrounded by books every day can dull their shine. I'll take another look at your shelves now then. Well, talk to you later, yeah. Like, I brought a whole shelf of fantasy. And he did find something. But yeah, not 700 pages long fantasy. Sci-fi. Something. Tail is also here. Oh, she's left. She didn't talk to us this time. Oh, yeah, he's still buying quite a bit. Even though he was asking us pretty tough questions. Okay. The day may be coming to an end, yeah. It's the end day jingle. Take all her stuff and go. Yeah, we only earned 22 free books. I'm always gonna take the free books. But yeah, we have a pretty good stock, so we're good otherwise. Nothing today for events. So we can pick anything we want. Where we have, yeah, we have to find a treat, but we'll see about that. Do we... I guess we can visit the beach again to complete this quest and get some shells. Because that was also a thing we needed to do. What sells on the beach? Fantasy and kids. Well, we have plenty of fantasy and kids already. Just not 700 pages long fantasy that he may want. Not sure we need so much travel. Maybe we just put more fantasy in case like there are difficult questions. Say, this is the book we want, whatever this is. That seems like the fake book you wanted. Okay. We're ready. Okay, we got our stamp. And let's see, some seashells for the collection that we needed to collect. The ball again. Kick it about. There's more seashells. There's your ball, yeah, every time. Like, it's in the same place every time. You just have to go and pick it up. Whoever's losing it. Yeah, not enough seashells. Still need 3 more. I don't see any extras. Book seems to be selling. Oh, where are the bestsellers? Okay, what do you want? What are we? Give me something utterly scary. Also, it wouldn't hurt if you had a thrilling, gripping plot. Okay, you want a horror story. Yeah, well, this is terrifying, apparently. And that kind of stuff. So, maybe Crime and Punishment, not that scary. This is Poirot, so 6 of Crows, Dark YA, Stories of Your Life and Others, Science Fiction, and The Dispossessed, Anarchist Sci-Fi, no, Dracula. The Two Towers, no, that's not scary. Jujutsu Kaisen, Sea of Monsters, Surely, no romance. No, I think, yeah, the silent patient says it's terrifying and, you know, it's like mystery and stuff, so hopefully she'll like it. It doesn't count as horror. Okay, well, sorry. It said it was terrifying. It doesn't have to be horror to be scary. Like, real things are pretty scary, I assure you, lady. I'm sorry, I have to pick up my kid in a bit. I can only commit to something with less than 200 pages. However, facts, don't want to hear them. Okay, short book that is not about facts. Nope, 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 nope. Yeah, now we have a 700 pages book. Nope. You know, read Jujutsu Kaisen. Supernatural strength, cursed object, and occult research are becoming daily occurrence for Yuji Itadori, the high school outcast protagonist of this popular manga series, a dark adventure for teen readers. That fun enough for you? Or The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe? I don't know, she's not very, like, she just wants something that's less than 200 pages and it's not facts. This is as far away from facts as you can be. And less than 200 pages. Okay. I don't know what to say. Not a good day at the beach. Not a good day. Okay, anyone else wants to ask me about some books I have no idea about? We're just chilling at the beach. How hard could it be to pick a book? I guess maybe you should have given her a children's book. Summer holes are the best. My parents wanted to go somewhere on holiday, but I said, you can go without me then. I don't want to sit in a car all day. In Buxtonbury, I can just take my bag to the beach. Plus, all of my friends are here. I'd miss out on all the best jokes if I went away. There's only one thing we're missing for the summer. Sandcastles. Okay, I need to sell 15 fantasy at the beach. Well, I think fantasy is popular here. Oh, and more fantasy books, of course. Keep up, will ya? Yeah, I think fantasy is supposed to sell well here, so hopefully it will work. And she needs help as well. I tend to read lesser known works. No romance, please, though. Yep, I already finished the last one. Okay. So, niche, no romance. Dire YA fantasy series? I don't know whether there's romance or not. Something in the... Oh, they only have one kid's book left. And Peter Pan is not exactly niche. So what else do we have? That's not niche. Percy Jackson, not niche. Jujutsu Kaisen probably also not niche. Nor is Two Towers. Dramatic, more classical, speculative sci-fi. I'm not sure she's gonna like that. So I don't know, maybe the Six of Crows? Teenage thieves to complete the dangerous task. Maybe. She likes facts. The Dictionary of the English Language. Definitely no romance in that. My lesbian experience with loneliness. No, I don't think that's what you're looking for. HTML 1998, an introduction. Also no romance to be found in such books. 7 Lamps of Architecture. dry essay in my must-read for fans of Gothic revival and fun insight into the minds of 1800s mid-century architects. If you ever wondered how architects 200 years ago contemplated their craft, this one's for you. Mesopotamian buildings. Well, let's see what she thinks about HTML. Introduction to HTML. No romance here. Whoa, it must be the only one with this book, probably by now. Yes, the facts were a good shout. She loved it. Yeah, she's getting more facts. Yeah, I guess Tilt told us to be like, oh, you have to remember things about people. So yes, remembering the kinds of books they like. I guess I got swayed by the fact that she was saying, oh, we want fantasy books in here. But yes, she clearly wanted facts. And facts are niche. Any more shells? Nope. Oh, there's a bucket. But we can't have it. Okay, the day's over. We made 63, so not too bad. We got secondhand books. Again, we're not short on books, so I'm not sure we need to be refilling all the time. But sure, I will take cheap books. Just cause they're there. Today is Tuesday, so nothing specific is happening. We don't have anything new. We made 43 coins yesterday. It's sunny. Does the weather ever change? I guess maybe in different seasons there's different weather. So we could be doing the beach again to sell more fantasy, pick up more shells, so, you know, do 2 quests at the same time. And then tomorrow we will be allowed in the fish market, yeah? So we'll see about the fish market tomorrow, but the beach for today. Yes, more fantasy. Actually sold out on the kids. So maybe put more kids stuff in here. More facts, more classics, more crime. Okay, that covers all of the genres. We have lots of fantasy, we have lots of kids stuff. Anything else that sells here? No. Cool. Let's go to the beach once more. Click, click, click. All our pretty plants. Okay, got any shells? Or is it... Oh. No extra shells? Ah, there's a shell. We already picked them off. They don't respawn the same each day. Yeah, there was only one. The ball is here again, though. Help! I need a book! There you go. How can I help you? Something magical, please. I want to be enchanted. I don't think I'll ever outgrow children's literature. I can't get enough of A Wrinkle in Time. It's for my little sister. The little sister strikes again. Okay, what we have in kids then? Charlotte's Web. Yeah, classic children's. Mathilda. Little genius delights in books and uses her powers to outsmart nasty grown-ups. Well, that's a bit magical. The Magic World. This collection contains 12 beautiful poetic short stories for children, including tales of talking animals, monarchs, fairies, and beasts and magical worlds. Maybe? Although it's not quite like The Wrinkle in Time, right? Because that's sci-fi fantasy. But then again, it's for her sister. House with Clocks and its Wolves. Destroy the World. Time-taking clock threats to destroy the world. A newbie and a local boy team up to stop a magical doomsday plot. Full of black magic ghosts and stuff. Artemis Fowl. That's not magical, right? Flower fables, fairy stories and poems. Fantastic Mr. Fox. Stormbreaker. Teenage Spy for MI6. Not magical. Alice. I mean, kind of magical. Nimona, Shapeshifter. The Adventures of Pippi Longstocking, not magical. So actually the Alice in Wonderland, like, it's a magical, enchanted world with adventures and whimsy. Not quite wrinkled through time, but yes, I mean, it feels like the vibe is right. So, Alice's Adventures in Wonderland? Yes, EP! Alice Adventures in Wonderland seems truly magical. Yes. Thanks for coming. Okay. Started better today. Yes, the kids' book are selling pretty well. Even with the debuff from the school. Okay. I'm sorry, I have to pick up my kid in a bit. I need an absolute unit of a book. 700 pages at minimum. But I easily get nightmares, so no horror stories for me. I can't get enough of just a story why we still tell fairy tales. Okay, so this was a fact book about fairy tales and stuff like that. Okay, 700 pages. Like, what we have that's 700 pages. The deepness in the sky. An industrial trade conflict unfolds between two rivaling powers in this epic and thought-provoking sci-fi prequel, a dramatic modern classic of a speculative sci-fi. Okay, it's not a horror, it's over 700 pages, so it goes up top, but let's see if we have anything else. Unfortunately, the size of the book makes no difference, because yes, this book is big on the shelf, but it's only 192 pages. So we have to manually click and check each... The Count of Monte Cristo is 1,276 pages. Yes, revenge, redemption, and exquisite French drama. A betrayed lover returns to the Parisian high society in search of sweet revenge. It's not horror, right? It's just drama. Okay, so yeah, our choices are, where was this? The Count of Monte Cristo or The Deepness in the Sky. So, what are we thinking? Thinking 1,200 pages is an absolute unit of a book, enough of a unit for hair. Not too scary. Yeah, is that good? Yes. Yeah, she didn't really have anything other than no horror, so... This one? Yeah, I like big books and I cannot lie. Thanks for coming! And telling us about your book preferences. So, like, we are selling out of kids' books, but the fantasy, which is supposed to be selling well here, is not selling all that well. So, what's that about? Hello, important question. Can't just anyone write a book? Like, could I make one right now? Yeah, sure. I mean, I wrote a book about bees. Because I think books are pretty cool. I read loads of them already. Probably 25 or maybe 27. I would probably need a photo of myself for the biography in the back. Harper Najib, most famous author in books and break across out the world. Easy. I can draw a picture for the cover too. A dragon, probably. Maybe even a horse. Yes, I'm a writer now. Get ready to sell my work soon. Yeah, sure, will do. Just bring me the book here. Yay, I knew you'd recognize a good book idea when you heard it. Yeah, I'm sure yours will be as good as mine. Fact book about bees. What would you like? Yeah, I hate when books just end. Give me a series. I can't get enough of Heartstopper. Okay, so you want graphic novel, YA, science sort of thing, and a series. Okay. Not sure. I guess it says here, like Percy Jackson 2. Mythical monsters, cursed cruise ships. Not quite the same as Heartstopper. Jujutsu Kaisen. Cursed object again. Not quite Heartstopper sort of things. The Two Towers. Nah. Wrinkle in Time. I'm not sure if Wrinkle in Time is a series. Does it have more books? True Beauty Volume 1. Yeah, actually, if she likes Heartstopper, which is a graphic novel YA, this True Beauty Korean webtoon might be something she enjoys. And it says Volume 1, so it is a series. So yeah, Art of Makeup. None of her friends know what her face really looks like. So yeah, it might work for her. Let's see. Yep, marvelous. Can't wait to get to the next part in the series. Thanks for coming. Okay, we worked it out. It was much easier than some of the other people. She's still shopping. That kid has a lot of money. Like, she's definitely a kid because she keeps talking about her parents and stuff like that, and she acts like a kid. But she seems to have plenty of money to be buying my books. Big stack, big stop. Oh, Jujutsu Kaisen. She's buying my Jujutsu Kaisen. Okay. She's run out. Thank you. Come back again. I guess you're a good customer. Still need to sell more fantasy here. Oh, it's actually gonna be raining tomorrow. I wonder how that affects us. Okay, no, I don't think I need books. What we need is to go to the fish market. Where is the fish? Oh, is it just at the waterfront? Or something? Does it say? Oh yes, waterfront, fish market, invite only. Prayer market of knowledge required. Okay, so we have to go to the waterfront to go to the market. Cool. Cool. What sells here? Travel and fantasy. Well, we've got more fantasy. Oh, we may actually have to start buying some fantasy and travel because it's getting lower. Some classics, some crime, some drama, and some kids stuff. Okay, we got everything. We're full up. Let's go to the waterfront and check out this fish market. But yeah, where do we get that bone? I'm on the lookout, but I haven't seen any bones yet. Yeah, I know. I'll just pet you for now. Who's a good boy? Okay. You guys selling any... You selling any... No, I didn't want to do that. My man, look at the Destiny sailing in today. Would you like to see my special offers? Raw fish, freshly caught fish from Books and Pay. Okay. Okay, sells travel, sells facts, but everything else doesn't sell so well. It's a small animal. It's distracting and dangerous. Yeah, let's just put some raw fish in front of our shop. Awning. Okay, it helps things when it's sunny, but that's quite expensive. But also quite powerful. Yeah, this awning, it costs 3 a day, but if it's sunny, it gives us +1 recommendation a day. And then inspiration while it's raining, old books will change, and customer content. The fish is a decoration. You have to equip it. I don't think we can give it to the dog. Because I was thinking that first, but it is just for, like, we can put it in front of our shop. And I think that's weird. Just a raw fish in front of my shop. So yeah, I kind of want the awning because it looks very powerful, but it would be most of our money. So I'm gonna see how sales go, and I may come back to you, my friend. Yeah, still don't know where to get that bone then. Book, please. Oh, she's back. Okay, we get her allowance again, and then we may be able to buy some things. I love animals so much. I'm a fan of books like The Last Battle. Yep, I already finished the last one. Okay, so it's the Narnia book. She loves animals. Okay, what we have in kids, that's animals. Kiki's Delivery Service. There is a cat in that. That's an animal. Fantastic Mr. Fox. Stormbreaker. But yeah, maybe she would like more fantasy with animals. The Lorax. Matilda, Charlotte's Web. Well, that has some animals. We have anything here? The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. I mean, that's got an animal. Complete Robot. Silmarillion. Two Towers. Wow, we got a bunch of Tolkien. Sci-fi. Feminist. Wrinkle in Time again. The Magic City. Well done. Would you like Fantastic Mr. Fox? It's got a fox in it. Or would you like The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe? But I mean, if she's read that's the thing. Like, if she's read The Last Battle, will that work? Is the game smart enough to know that you're playing tricks? Okay, well, I guess it works. Well, fine. Read that then. Clouse is here, so I don't want to jinx it, but I think I'm actually starting to like the song drafts. I finally told Lax, our drummer, that I've been doing some songwriting and they've been begging me to show them. But I reckon I want to wait until Moira is back, because I don't want to do this without her. You may have noticed that I can be a bit scatterbrained, and Lax is even worse, so Moira is our de facto leader. But she went on a big backpacking tour this summer, so the band's been on a bit of a break. Anyway, once she's back, we'll go for it. For the whole album, release and all. If she likes my songs, that is. Yeah. I hope she likes my songs. Alright, I'll just pick out a distraction from your shelf. See you later, mate. Sure. Nice talking to you. Oh, there's a shell here. Cool. Collected some extra shells. Give me a hand, matey. Okay, what's the catch of the day? I just need another fantasy novel now, and I could pick up a new hobby. A fantasy novel that helps you pick up a new hobby. Well, I mean, if I give you Tolkien, that's pretty much like a hobby in itself, just reading that, right? You can just keep going, and that's a pretty good fantasy novel, I think. So yeah, would you like the second book? Because I don't have the first. Yeah, I can't wait to get lost in that world. I've never tried that before. Yeah. They don't seem to care that it's the middle of the series, so it's fine. Just have whatever. Okay, well, we're making money, so I'm actually gonna go... I'm gonna buy this awning, because I think it's pretty good. Yeah. Spend a bit of money, but that's fine. It's an investment in our shop. But yeah, still no bone, I'm sorry. Help me out. Was the skull that I'd really love like something with folklore elements and give me a real fear-inducing page turner. Okay. That's not really folklore. Biography, Julius Caesar, no. Sister Outsider. No. The Autograph Man, no. Shirley, no. What we have with folklore elements? And fear-inducing page turner. I'm not really sure I have anything for you. Yeah, because like kids' books, while there might be folklore, they're not gonna be fear-inducing. So he wants like a folklore horror book. But I don't have any of that. Like, I mean, I could see there being a book like that with like fae and that kind of stuff, right? Some sort of, you know, mythical creature horror. But I don't have anything like that on me. So I think I'm gonna need to just say sorry to him. And say I don't have anything for you, because yeah, I don't see anything here. Yeah, next time. Like I don't have every specific book they asked me for. Hey, I'll just pick out a new book if that's okay. Yeah, sure. Yeah, enjoy the rest of your day. And let's hope that the nice weather holds up until Saturday. Everyone's counting on it for the flea market. Yeah, well, apparently it's gonna rain tomorrow, so... Bad news for you there. But maybe it will be nice by Saturday. Excuse me. Yes, he's asking. Hello, I'm here on research. I'm looking for a non-fiction book. I'm sorry, my shelves are looking kind of sparse. Also, I need something about travel. My travels in East Africa is one of my all-time favorites, yes. So I got Living in Alaska and the Book of Tea. Okay, Japanese values of teas and let them enrich your life. Yes, okay. Well, I think Living in Alaska is the best I can do. Non-fiction travel. Yeah, I think there is a bunch of horror things with like, yeah, basically like folklore things. Like just nothing I have right now. Is this like, I assume if it's in, okay, travel could be both fiction and non-fiction, but it's based on true story. So it's a non-fiction book, and it's about travel. So you're gonna like this? Yes, sweet. Living in Alaska is giving me wanderlust. Thanks for coming. Yes, we've managed to find something for him. He's been quite picky normally, so... We've sold all of our travel books. So we're done with that. Like, you know, a lot of like Japanese horror things, they're based on some folklore, like Japanese stuff, right? And stories and things like that. So it's not unheard of. It's just, yeah. I can't come up with any titles at the top of my head, but... Okay, yeah, we sold all our classics, we sold all our travel. They cleaned us out. And we still come back with 120 coins out of here, even after my shopping. Okay. Yeah, we're running out of travel, but there is inspiring magazines on sale. So let's get that. It gets us facts and travel. We have lots of facts. Okay. Nothing else that needs restocking. Really. Yeah, it's raining today. Meteor showers expected, but that's at night. Yeah, we made negative money, but that's because I was buying new expensive things. Yeah, so I can put this here. Can I paint it? I can, although, no, this maybe should I change my roof color? Do something different. I don't know. Mint. Should we change our colors? I like mint. And then some other color for the rest of the thing. Not sure what goes well with this mint. Darker green. I just need to change the not sure. Maybe to green, I don't know. We're green now. Let's try being green. Where are we going today? Yeah, we're still with the dog. I'm not sure where the dog thing is. We haven't been at the cafe for a while. We still have quests on the beach. And we still have quests at the lighthouse. Okay, well... And actually, what sells where as well? Because the lighthouse actually a crime, fantasy, drama, travel, and the cafe. It sells classic, travel, and crime. I think we're gonna go to the lighthouse. Haven't been for a while. Okay, so we want crime, fantasy, drama, travel. Okay. Crime, fantasy, drama, travel, but then like we have to still have some of the other things. So I have to throw in some classics as well, and some facts somewhere. It's like that's horrible, but. Okay, we're trying a new organizational system. We have 4 facts and 9 of the other things, and then 4 kids and classics. Watch everyone ask us about books we don't have. Let's visit the sheep. Hello, sheep. Would you like to get any books? No more free flowers for us under the bridge. Yeah, we're blending in with the background a bit more, being green. Green plants, green everything. Oh yeah, and it's raining. But we still get bonuses from the awning anyway. Someone wants help. I'm into horror and I could go for a manga. Attack on Titan is all my time favorites, but I don't like... But like, don't make a big deal, okay? She wants a horror manga. I'm not sure I have it. Stephen King. No. Narnia. Circle. Odysseus. House Moving Castle, not exactly a horror. Violets are blue. Like, it's thrilling in a bloody case, but it's not exactly horror. Woman in White. Ghost Stories from the Grave. Supernatural collection of weird and haunting tales. Tomorrow Comes. It's a Life of Crime. Villanelle. Time to Kill. Pet Cemetery. Okay, well, I mean, as far as horror goes, I appear to only have the Pet Cemetery then. It's not manga. But like, you know, that's quite a request. Like, how many horror mangas are there in this? It says I could go for a manga. So I don't know. Is Pet Cemetery okay? Yeah, brutal. I dig it, or whatever. Cool. We got away with it. We got away with it. Yeah, they're getting bunch of crime. Okay. Hi everyone, you wanna buy more books? While I pet the sheep. The sheeps are a bit dusty. Hey you're gonna come to the next flea market again, right? You have to, there's different stuff there every time. And what if you miss the only really great treasure because you don't go? Excuse me. Oh yeah, he has requests again for his sci-fi stuff. I'm a huge sci-fi nerd. I prefer something not too tragic though. I hope it's not too much bother. Okay, what we have? No... Feminist anarchist sci-fi. I'm told the Gwyn's Hainish cycle is a place to start. While this book is technically the 5th book in the series, it's also the first in the chronology. Confusing, I know. Not sure how tragic it is. Circle. Modern retelling of Greek mythology, not sci-fi. This is sci-fi. Not sure about the tragic part. It says mature. Prince Caspian, let's return to Narnia. Okay, so it's between the deepness in the sky and the dispossessed. I've not read the dispossessed, but I don't know. Just the title sounds a bit tragic. So I know the deepness in the sky is a trade conflict between rivaling powers. So there might not be like tragic things. It's just like sci-fi struggles. So what are you thinking about the deepness in the sky? You're right. The concept sounds cool. Okay. He's happy. He's doing a little dance. Because he's happy about the book. Where are all the cool books? Okay, so like, make me feel, make me think, give me something poetic. I wouldn't mind reading more female pen literature, and also I tend to enjoy the classics, okay? I have some classics, but I'm not sure about the female part. Virginia Woolf. I'm mainly through the over 3 centuries of history, featuring a suave protagonist and lots of moments of self-discovery, filled with passionate affairs, bittersweet moments, bending the rules of time, class, and gender. I mean, it's a classic, and it's female pen, but it's not, I don't know, poetic. Is it poetic? There's some drama we have. The poems of Emily Dickinson, actually. Yeah, I think that goes better with her wanting poetic female penned thing, and it's a classic, right? Like it's Emily Dickinson. So yeah, would you like this? Sick! I love the use of poetry in the poems of Emily Dickinson. Yes. Great use of poetry in your poems, and she's also doing a dance. Happy book dance. Oh, someone's buying loads. Someone's buying loads. Harper's here again, like, yes, this kid is so rich. She's just buying stacks every day. Her house just must be like books, filled with books. Okay, and that's the end of the day. Still need to sell more drama here. Okay, wrapping it up. Okay. We've got some books. We could go for, I mean, like, we still have plenty, but I'm just like, Alien Adventures are on sale, so we can replenish our fantasy. Okay, and we also get kids alongside it. Fine. Do I want more crime? Because it feels like people keep asking me for like horrible stories, crime and horror, and then I don't have any that they want. So maybe I need more variety in the horror. Okay, that also gives me more fantasy. Okay, we're well stocked, well stocked. Saturday market bigger than ever. Okay, record turnout, time to pay respect weather. Okay, but it's still Friday. So we can go to the beach, I guess, to try to get the rest of the shells and more fantasy sales. And then hopefully we can get some quests completed. So beach sells kids and fantasy. So lots of kids stuff, lots of fantasy stuff. Some crime, some drama, some facts, some travel. Classics. Okay, so we can fit a bit more kids and a bit more fantasy, just in case. Just in case. Okay. Let's go and try to get some quests done. Yep, click, click, click. I can already see some seashells. Okay, we need one more. Oh, yes. There we go. Completed seashells. So that's done. That was for Harper, so she needs to show up. She needs to show up for our quest, and because she buys so many books. One day the parents gonna show up and be like, listen, you can't be doing this anymore. Book, please. What should I pick? Give me something with a low page count. I'm not a fan of romance. Okay, well, usually where we have low page count is the kids section, but sadly it's the high page count. The Little Prince. But it's a tale of love and loss and adventures. Little Prince who explores the universe. So maybe not. Charlie the Chocolate Factory. The Lorax. Okay. Yes, it's not about love, it's about trees. Yeah, furry creature speaks for the trees and shows us how capitalism is destroying nature. Don't be fooled by the clever rhymes. This children's book is a razor-sharp critique and hard-hitting warning. Low page count. I'm not a fan of romance. Okay. This is low page count, not romance. Yeah, EP, find something short and sweet to read. There you go. Yes, I am her book dealer. That is my job. I am doing exactly what I am supposed to be doing. I mean, you know, of all the things your kid could be buying, I think, you know, books are a positive thing to be happening. Could be so much worse. So, you know, nothing to worry about, even if your house turns into a book storage facility. Here, she's here. Wow, you really collected those shells for me. Yep, seashell varieties. The scientific community thanks you for your service. Mostly Harper. She's the scientific community. Thanks, you're probably really nice and stuff. But I don't really like marine biology anymore. Okay, I'm gonna be an astronaut anyway. And they probably don't even look at shells. You can keep them. Well, I guess thanks. Have fun doing science with them or something. No, I gotta go talk to that turtle I saw over there. Bye! But first buy some books. Get lots of books. I'm sure astronauts need books. Okay, recommendations. I'm sorry, I have to pick out my kid in a bit. It needs to be suitable for a 10-year-old. I'm looking for the next books in the series. What series? Just any series? Not the series, not the series. Not the series. Well, the Unfortunate Events is a series. It's Purging Homes for Peculiar Children. I mean, drama, I think it's okay. For kids. It's a sweet and romantic manga series. Not The Witcher, for sure. And not The Hunger Games. So you... Like, I'm looking for the next book in a series. Do you mean, like, you don't want the first book in a series? Because that's a bit weird. But other than that, I'm not sure what you would mean. Yeah, none of it is really suitable. I guess let's just try The Unfortunate Events. Maybe that's okay. I mean, I think it's okay for 10-year-olds. Yeah, oh yes, I haven't read that one since I was little. Are you reading it or is the 10-year-old reading it? I'm not sure. They're not being very clear with those things. Yeah, we're selling lots of kids things. And some fantasy. So yeah, one more fantasy and we've done the other quest. More recommendation. What a week. I quite like scary stuff and something from a series would be nice. However, niche books aren't usually my cup of tea. Okay, scary. Well, I only have this for the crime, which is also horror. Anything scary? No. No, no. Yeah, I don't really have anything for you that's scary. Like, all of my horror stuff is gone. Actually, The Haunting of Hill House, that's a scary thing. And... is it a series? I mean, I know there's Haunting of Bly Manor, the show, which is a similar thing, so it might be from the same author series. Yeah, that's scary as far as I know. I've only watched the show, but you know, that should work. Yep, quite unsettling, but I like it. I've never tried that before. There you go. Thanks for coming. You can watch it on Netflix after you read the book as well. Yeah. Yes, half those things I know from there being a TV show or a movie about them. Not from reading the actual book. So, you know, maybe I should spend some of my life catching up. Really? Really? The day has ended and we haven't sold an extra fantasy book to complete our quest. Wow. So mean game. Absolutely mean. Gonna have to come back. Oh wow, how are we on time? It's getting quite late. Okay. One more day. We're gonna go to the flea market. And then we're gonna finish up the stream for the day. Because, yeah, it's gotten quite late. Yeah, let's go flea market. What sells here? Classic fantasy and crime. Okay. Crime. Fantasy. Classic. We've got kids, we've got travel, we've got facts, and we've got drama. Yep, okay. Let's go and let's see what we can buy. Click, click, click. Okay. He's got various knickknacks. Have a look around, I guess. Small bench. Okay. It makes the inspiration last longer. Kids sales, fantasy sales, review board. Okay, like when we successfully recommend, it gives us better outcomes. Oh, she's not here yet. I'm sure she will show up. He's the painting guy. Forest paint and some paintings. Nah, thanks. Oh, because she's not selling because she's shopping at my place. Hi, Anne. Welcome to the flea market. Looks like you're swarmed with customers. I hope you still had some time to look around, though. Would you like some plants for your shop? I feel like they fit in well with your vibe. Yeah, I've got plenty. Got ferns. I already got a fern, the one you stole. Real ivy, can't afford it. Hanging succulents. One for travel. I mean, I like plants, but I don't think any of those today. Thank you.
Wow.
Thanks for stopping by. We'll see what Tilt has once she's done shopping. Nope, only 2 books for you. Could I have a hand? Sure, what would you like? So dear, anything I haven't read yet, bonus points if it's also written by a woman. Also, I wouldn't mind something with a detective. We have to figure out what the bookseller, the previous bookseller of the town hasn't read yet. Something with a detective. So, crime, good girl black blood, podcaster, student investigator turned podcaster Pippa is trying to leave her detective days behind, but how can she ignore this recent disappearance when the police won't even investigate? Well, it's by a woman, it has a detective of sorts, and it's fairly new. Fairly. So she may have not read it yet. Alice Grates. Historical murder case. By Margaret Atwood as well. But it's not really a detective thing. Hello. Carrie. The Cask of Armadillo. Crime and Padre Shed. Yeah, I think Good Girl Bad Blood is gonna work for her. Yeah. Written by a woman and something with a detective. Amazing, cleaning up after incompetent cops. Sounds about right. Thanks for coming. Yeah, buy more books, Tilt. And Clouse is here. Hey, mate, let me have a look at your shelves there for a sec. Don't you happen to have castles along the lore? Now and then in stock, do ya? I don't know, do ya? I think the one in the Amboys is so underrated, but Lux didn't want to believe me, so I was hoping to show them the book. Oh, bugger. Well, it would have been a huge coincidence, so don't worry. It's not a very well-known book. I wish we would still build our buildings that way, to marvel at their beauty, sure, but also to last for centuries. Although I guess even the greatest forts can eventually crumble to time. Have you visited the ruins of Fort Borg yet? People always call it a castle, but that's technically incorrect. Okay, we unlocked castle ruins. Challenge unlocked, a piece of history. Yeah, the game is pretty nice. And yeah, you do a lot of book recommending, so with real books. Historians think there must have been a smaller Hilford there in the 9th century. I wish we knew what they looked like. He reads a lot of fact books, right? So he's like, facts, facts, facts. But sometimes between 1270 and 1280, the old Duke built Fort Borg there. Most of it got destroyed in the fire in 1575, though. Oh, I've been talking about this for a while now, haven't I? Yeah, Clouse. Well, let me know if you're interested in history too, and I'll tell you more. Yes, hello. Okay, rhubarb. Hello, rhubarb. Yes, it's a pretty chill game. We sell many books, and we get frustrated with people who don't know what they want. Hey, nice to see you. Everyone is here today. I wanted to buy one of those CDs over there, but well, they seem busy. I don't want to be a bother. I found some gems here before, but you have to have some luck. Anyways, well, it was good to see you, bye! I think Fern is like into us, cause he's like, oh yeah, sorry, I'm just here for no reason. He blushing and everything. Look at Tilt, look at this stack. So at least, you know, she does plenty shopping while she's also spying on us. Hey, there you are. I wanted to talk to you if you don't mind. Hi, Anne. Look, I'm a little embarrassed for getting you involved in my plant rescue scheme last time. I'm sure it must have been a lot to have some stranger hand you a big plant. No, you can hand me plants anytime you like. Although it looks real good there, maybe I did make one good choice that day. I have to admit, I was feeling a little reckless. The long summer break must be getting to me. How so? Oh, you know, I function best on routines, so whenever I have a long break from uni is sort of, well, fall apart. Yeah, I don't know, just feeling a little irrational lately. But it's fine, yep, all good. Once my plant science classes start again, I'll be just fine. Anyway, all of my friends are gone for the break, you know, fancy holidays on boats, planes, and the like. So that's probably why I can't stop babbling to you. Sorry about that. I'll leave you to it for today. Yeah, see you around. Everyone is coming to our shop to talk to us, to tell us about their lives. I see you're the person of taste. Don't hesitate to recommend something scary. I enjoy a good classic from time to time, and also the grizzier the better. Well, my things are being cleaned out. Alice Grace. I mean, it's about crimes, not like super scary. The Shining. That's scary. Crime and punishment. Okay. Well, I think if you want something scary, The Shining is the best I can do right now because people have cleaned me out. I mean, we've seen Till just getting like a book after book after book, so pretty sure that was just all hair. So yeah, there you go. It's scary and it's a classic too, right? I mean, the movie more than the book maybe, but yeah. Yeah, whoa, the shining, yep, I'm not scared. And the happy dance, the happy dance. Yeah, so many. Harper's here again. She's spending all of her money with us. We sold 30 books in a day. More recommendations. Well, I barely have any books left, my friend. What a week. I want a book with a coming-of-age plotline and occasionally enjoy escaping with a good YA novel, but niche books aren't usually my cup of tea. Well, I will try. I got Narnia. Maybe that's sort of coming of age. Shatter Me. The first series in a young adult novel set in a dystopian world where one girl's touch is lethal. Will she finally escape the grasp of government, and will she find love in the meantime? Well, I mean, I don't really have anything else. Because, yeah, people have cleaned me out. So, I mean, this is at least YA novel. So, Shatter Me, would you like this? Yeah, oh yes, makes me feel all nostalgic. Thanks for coming. Okay, we've done well. And obviously, because when we do the recommendation, the inspiration hits, so people are buying even more. So, like, look at this. We're almost sold out. Do we want to buy anything from her? What are you looking for? She's got the armchair. Yeah, inspiration. The stepladder. But that's for upper shelves. Or the newspaper rack. Extra things after fact books. I mean, the armchair, nice cozy armchair. Obviously, the inspiration helps with sales. So yeah, I think I'm gonna, like, we had such a good day. I deserve an armchair for my shop. You're welcome. I mean, I basically brought this chair here, right? Because it's one of the things she asked me to carry along. But yes, we almost sold out that day. So that was it was a good day. A tame crime with and fantasy and classic. But then, because I was buying, you know, we only made 11 coins profit. Okay, we don't need the shell jar anymore. So it can be replaced with this cozy chair. Let's do this. And look, you just get to sit there amongst our plants, just having a cozy time. Oh, the picture can go in the window even, so we have an extra slot on the ground. So we can still... oh, interesting. The shells remove recommendations per day, so... Actually, let's not bring them back. Let's just leave that empty. So yes, cozy chair, you can sit here when you're here. And yes, it's Sunday now, it's rainy, but as I said, that was last one for this stream, because yeah, it's been 4 hours and it's midnight here now, so it is time for me to finish up my day and go to bed. So yeah, thank you all for coming, and thanks for helping me with